players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. That's the old ball game.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
O-R-I-O-L-E-S. Magic, 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 magic. Orioles magic, Philip Hamburg magic.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where this afternoon the Baltimore Orioles will be playing the Pittsburgh Pirates in the second game of a 3-game series at PNC Park in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short. That works for me. The little camera adjustment. How you doing, everybody? The Orioles. Okay, folks, don't panic. We are 1 week into the season. Well, a little more than a week, but 7 games. That's a week to me. The Orioles are unfortunately not a winning team at the moment. A record of 3-4 after taking 2 out of 3 against the Twins in the opening series. We have dropped 3 out of 4 games, and we are looking for a response today after a loss yesterday. Was it 5-4? A 1-run loss to the Pirates. It was a tough one to endure because we had opportunities to win the game, but a tough inning from Shane, or not from Shane, that's today's starter. A tough inning from Kyle Bradish, giving up 4 runs. We started to climb back. We gave up 1 more run. We had some chances. Boy, we had some chances. And, yeah, we can talk about what we did wrong if you'd like, but we're trying to turn the page here and get back to 500 today. Shane Baz will be making his second start for the Orioles this afternoon. He also had a rough inning in his first start, but the Orioles are able to come back in that one. We were down 4-0. He had a 4-run inning, just like Bradish had yesterday. In fact, this entire starting rotation, first trip through, or with Bradish going a second time yesterday, outside of Trevor Rogers, and of course you can't really count Zach Eflin because he got injured early in his start. Shane Baz hasn't had a quality start. His first trip, Chris Bassett got knocked around, and Bradish yesterday had a rough inning, but it's been one big rough inning for these guys and their losses. You would hope that these pitchers are going to give up their share of runs. You're hoping that that big inning can be limited to a 2 or 3 run inning instead of 4 or more. Just try to shave a run off of those bad innings, It's early, folks. It's early. But I was just writing up about my evaluation of the team after 1 week on my Discord, and I'm giving my honest opinion, okay? I would not try to paint a pretty picture that's not true, rose-colored glasses, or whatever you want to call it. You look at the offense, you look at the rotation, you look at the bullpen, you look at our defense, the 4 main areas of the team, and then you got a 5th variable, the manager, and how he's doing. I think in all areas, the Orioles are not performing great. I think we are kind of mediocre in a lot of these areas so far. But I think what's, should give people, a little bit of optimism is that we don't really have any glaring weaknesses either. I'm not seeing it anyway. Our defense could be better. It could tighten up. Our bullpen ERA is now in the fives. Our starting rotation, again, we've only had 2 quality starts from Trevor Rogers. Everybody else hasn't really shut down the opponent yet. So long story short, folks, as we get into talking about today's game, I think there's reason to hang in there. Don't panic quite yet, all right? We're hoping today that we can win a game, not just win a game, but win a game well, play well in all phases of the game. Just a nice, complete victory is what we're looking for here today. Fingers are crossed, because this is an important game to win. If we were to lose this game today, it's going to be tough to, convince yourself that things are bad, or are not bad, I should say. We need to win this game today. So BW here. How you doing, folks? That's short for the BirdWatcher. If you're new to the channel, I cover Oriole games here. I don't miss a game. I haven't, at least for 2 seasons plus. If you like the content, keep watching and subscribe. Okay, it's a good place to be to cover or to follow the Orioles. Watch the game together, and even when we're losing, we find a way to have fun hanging out with each other over here. Let's talk about the pitching matchup today. Again, Shane Baz for the Orioles, and on the mound for the Pirates, it's Carmen Mlodzinski, a right-hander who has made 1 start so far. He went 4 1/3 innings, and he has given up, 4 1/3 and a 4.15 ERA. What is that? 2 runs, I would say. 2 runs, 6 hits. He has struck out 8 while not walking anybody. So 8 strikeouts to 0 walks. That's pretty good stuff, despite not being able to go 5 innings for Mlodzinski. Shane Baz went 5 1/3 in his first start, but he did give up those 4 runs. The lineups today for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Your Orioles, folks. Taylor Ward will lead off, as he has every game so far this season, but today he will not play in the field. He will DH. Gunnar Henderson will bat second and play shortstop. Pete Alonso is at first base. He'll hit third. Adley Rutschman, the cleanup hitter, will do the catching. Dylan Beavers is in left field today, where Ward normally would be. He'll bat fifth. Beaver is off to a good start, hitting .333 with a home run. Kobe Mayo is back in the lineup. He's hitting 6th and playing third base. Leody Taveras will make his second start. His first one was very good. He's in center field, hitting 7th. Colton Cowser in right field. He'll bat 8th. And Blaze Alexander, who made an excellent play defensively yesterday. I mean, I really didn't give enough credit in the moment. I was a bit distracted by the fact that the umpire had called that batter safe at first base. Otherwise, it would have been one of the most electric, like, oh my God, what a hell of a play moments. But it was indeed out. It was an incredible play by Blaze Alexander. Happy to see him back in the lineup, and he's hitting .400 in his limited at-bats. 15 at-bats, 6 hits, batting 9th, I believe, every time he's been in the order. So good stuff from our number 9 guy, Blaze Alexander. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, I'm happy to see him in center field. Leading off, it's O'Neal Cruz. Any ball hit to center field against the Pirates it's an event, I got to tell you. Brandon Lau is at second base. He'll bat second. Brian Reynolds, the left fielder, switch hitter, he's batting third. Ryan O'Hearn, our old friend, is in right field for the second straight game. I guess that's his normal position, not first base. 2 for 2 in right field, I guess, for O'Hearn. He's the cleanup hitter. Marcelo Zuna, who's off to a really bad start, 1 for 23. He's the DH, and he will bat 5th. Connor Griffin, who made his major league debut yesterday and got off to a bang with a RBI double. He is batting 6th. He's already moved up 1 spot in the order. He's at shortstop today. Spencer Horwitz will bat 7th and play first base. Nick Gonzalez, who we did not see in the lineup yesterday, he's at third base and batting 8th. And Joey Bart is doing the catching over Henry Davis, and he will bat ninth. Folks, any other news or notes to go over? First pitch isn't far away, and once again, I'm going to give this one more try. I got a feeling it's got a 2% chance of working, but I haven't had a chance and probably won't have a chance to go get a replacement cord for this this HDMI cord. It's actually like a HDMI, what do you call it? It's a converter to another kind of cable so that I can get it to work, but it keeps jumping off and on. Let's see if it'll work. No, maybe not. If this don't work, I'll just have to watch it on my laptop. It's not the best, but it's a smaller screen, and plus it means I won't be able to monitor the vertical chat. Hey there in the vertical chat, I see Kurt Montgomery, I see Chowa, and I see Phantom. How you guys doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I am going to... Yeah... Well, it's on my TV at the moment. Will it stay there? That's the question. It's on right now. First time it jumps. Oh, there it goes. I knew it. As soon as I got comfortable. Oh, you son of a gun. You son of a Gunderson. Okay. All right. If there's anything going on in the vertical, maybe Phantom or whoever is modding and over there checking things out, just let me know if there's something I need to respond to or something. But I'm going to have to devote my second laptop here to watching the ball game so I can call it for you folks. Sorry about that. Okay. Shane Baz was originally drafted by the Pirates back in 2017. He was the number 12 overall pick. He was traded to Tampa for Austin Meadows and Chris Archer. They also sent Glasnow. Wow. What a terrible trade by the Pirates. They sent Glasnow and Baz, both those arms. And, yeah, not a good trade for the Pirates. Baz has had one start before against Pittsburgh, and he did not give up a run. He scattered 7 hits, didn't walk anybody, and struck out 10. That's good. Of course, this Pirates lineup has a lot of new faces from whenever Baz would have faced him before. Brandon Lau, new second baseman, free agent signing. Marcell Ozuna, free agent signing. Ryan O'Hearn, free agent signing. That's the meat of the order right there. As we see Shane Baz making his way out from the Oriole bullpen toward the mound. Okay. Okay. Oh, you know what I can do? Well, I can't do that, actually. I can't do that. This laptop, this second laptop, which is really just a monitor, again, just to watch the games on and not take up power on my streaming computer. It's so cheap. I bought like the cheapest cheapest Chromebook, and anything you try to do to I don't know. I can't even explain. It's just a crappy computer, and it's annoying. And I got what I paid for. Hey, folks, how you doing there? Charm City Chat. Are we ready for this Orioles team to show us something good today? We really need to win this game, okay? We got over 50 people here in the chat before first pitch. That's fantastic. Let's go over how this works. I need to make sure to say this before every game, although people show up as the game goes on, and those are the people that really need to hear it. But look, if you're following along with me, watching the game and listening to me, odds are the game you're watching is going to be ahead of mine. So you're going to want to get synced up with me, or else this is not going to be a very fun experience for you. So whenever you see the first pitch of the ball game get in there, and it's called a strike or a ball, or it's put in play, and then an out is made, or a base hit ensues, whatever happens on that first pitch, let that play happen, And as soon as it does, pause your game. Allow me to catch up and call that same play, that same pitch, or the result of that pitch. And as soon as I've called it, you unpause your game, and now you're good to go for the rest of the day. This is the same practice you're going to have to do for every game. It's the only way for this to work, folks. But we get it to work. We figure out how to make it work. All right. Are there any other major pieces of news to go over? We're still waiting for that second opinion on Zach Eflin's elbow. We didn't get any real extra information other than that there was a MRI. A doctor gave an evaluation. The Orioles are not willing to tell us what he said. They're only going to tell us they're going to go look at a second opinion. Is there anything else? Oh, let me see if this is already announced on the Orioles schedule here. I'm assuming Albert Suarez is going to start against the White Sox in the next series, and that Dean Kramer is not going to... Okay, so the spot is still open. The first game against the White Sox on Monday is still unannounced. Trevor Rogers is still announced as pitching on Tuesday. Again, Rogers could pitch on Monday on regular rest because he pitched one day before the off day before this road trip started. And that could buy us an extra day. But Suarez would be on regular rest because he came in relief to wrap up that game against the Rangers. So it could be either guy. But I don't think we're going to have Dino in this rotation like I thought first chance he gets. Kramer had pitched just yesterday afternoon for AAA. And I think he only went like 4 1/3 innings. They might want to give him another start. They might want to look for next trip through the rotation for a spot that, you know, is easier to insert him in there. I don't think Albert Suarez is going to be favored over Kramer for, you know, let's say Eflin's out for 3 months. I don't think it's going to be Albert Suarez's turn for that long, and Kramer's just going to stay down there. I think they're just waiting for a chance to figure out how to get Kramer in there. Folks, we are ready for first pitch of the ball game. Are you ready? First pitch is inside, ball one to Taylor Ward, and we are underway. Let me get the display working up here now that we are underway. Ball one to Taylor Ward, folks. Orioles baseball.
Taylor?
This next pitch is called a strike. Carmen Mlodzinski is the Pirate pitcher. By the way, if you hadn't noticed already, we were at least given the benefit in this series of not having to go up against Paul Skeens. That's good stuff. That's strike two on Ward. It's a ball and 2 strikes to the opening batter of the ball game, folks. Just trying to do some housekeeping here with the displays. Okay, that's on there. 1-2 the count. And the pitch is low, 2-2. Splitter from Mlodzinski. Alistair, you're in Ocean City. I'm just opening up the Charm City chat. That's the bottom message. 2-2 pitch. On the inside edge and called strike 3. This sump with a bit of a delayed strike 3 call. But Taylor Ward is caught looking to begin the ball game. 1 down for Gunnar Henderson.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Gunnar had a nice game at the plate yesterday. He hit a home run. Unfortunately, it was a solo shot in the 9th, and we still lost by 1. But I think he had 3 hits yesterday. He came into yesterday with an average of 160. He's raised that average up 73 points to 233 after yesterday's game. First pitch strike to Gunnar. Same uniforms as yesterday, which was the home opener for the Pirates. They have their traditional home whites with the gold and black trim. The Orioles in their traditional road grays with the orange and black. That pitch is outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Folks, how you doing there? Let me know where you're from. I'd like to hear more about where you guys are at right now. This is something I normally don't ask people in the chat, but I'm trying to be a little more interactive. Let me know where you're watching along with me today, especially if you're in and around the Baltimore area. Let me know. Just don't say Baltimore. Let me know what hamlet you're chilling in. Gunner with a foul ball. The count is 2-2. Edwards in Harrisburg, PA. Derek is in York, PA. Wait a minute. Are we surrounded by Pirates fans? Hold on now. 2-2 pitch. Low and away. We got a full count to Gunner. This is a good way for people to check in that don't normally talk. Gravy Dog from Chantilly. How you doing? Derek in York. That's outside. That's ball 4. Gunner flips the bat. And we'll take first base.
I'm walking here.
Hammerjack Rocks, 40 minutes west of Savannah. El Duderino's in Bel Air, Maryland. Warren is out in Manchester in the UK. Manchester, England. Here's Pete Alonso. Gunner's at first with 1 down, and first pitch swinging. That's a ground ball to Griffin. Flips to second for 1. Relay to first is in plenty of time. 1 pitch, double play, hit into by Alonso. Jeez Louise.
Big buck. Stop it all.
Dag nabbit. And that's how this one starts, folks. Gunner walks. Alonso, 1 pitch, double play, inning over. Mlodzinski faces the minimum of 3 batters. Joel is usually in Bel Air. Spigot Worm is in Auckland, New Zealand. Folks, we are global, aren't we? Leesburg, Virginia for Joel. Look at this. Jeffrey is in Eleuthera, Bahamas. I hope I didn't butcher that name. It's the first I've ever read it. It sounds exotic. Phantom's in Dallas, Texas. And, yeah, what do we got? George? What are you saying? Hopkins? Oh, Johns Hopkins. 2.4 miles. Well, don't dox yourself, George. That's almost... 2 more answers on the vertical. Okay. Hey, vertical people. The vertical people. We've got Chowa in Hamilton City, California, and is that Mike? Mike Davis is in Bluefield, West Virginia. West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Yes, there are 2 streams, folks. In case you were unaware, maybe one day you click on my event and you're like, well, why is this in a vertical format? And then the next day it's like the old way. There's 2 options, folks. There's 2 simultaneous streams running on my channel during Oriole games now. It's just an option for those that prefer to watch it vertically on their tablet or phone. It just fills up their screen better. And, a lot of other channels have adopted it, and people seem to enjoy having that option, so it's out there. But if you like the classic horizontal look, it's still here. All right, O'Neill Cruz will lead it off for the Pirates. Shane Baz. We need a gem from Shane Baz today. A gem. I really want to see him shut this Pirates team down and not get into early trouble. All right, here comes the first pitch, and that is a called strike right at the very bottom of the zone. O'Neill Cruz is doing fine to begin the season with the bat. 296. He's already got 3 home runs. It's just the offense he provides tends to be affected by some pretty bad defense. So Cruz will giveth and Cruz will taketh away. The count is a ball and a strike. And a swing and a miss on a knuckle curve from Boz. Low and in. 2 strikes on Cruz. Braden Kerwin is in Burlington, Vermont. Folks, this might be the better way to check in at the top of a game. That way I can say hi to everybody, and more people are engaging when they do. Kiki is in Harrisburg. That pitch is low, 2-2. B. More Dubs is in Pigtown, Hollands Market, representing. We got Braden Kerwin in Burlington, Vermont. Folks, I'm going to butcher names. It's hard for me to read these names with the lack of spaces and numbers thrown in. It can get a bit tough. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Check swing. That pitch is low. An appeal, soft appeal, which means no swing. You could tell by the home plate ump's appeal ask that we weren't going to get that call. Who are the umps today? Same as yesterday, just different positions. I'll tell you who the home plate umpire is here in a sec. It's 3-2 pitch. That's outside, ball 4, and Boz walks the leadoff man. And O'Neal Cruz has got plenty of speed to worry about as well. 86 degrees. Wow, it is hot in Pittsburgh today. And Dan Iasoga, who I believe is the crew chief, is the home plate umpire for this game today. The Orioles defensively in the outfield, left to right, it's Beavers, Taveras, and Cowser. Mayo at third, Gunnar at short, Blaze at second, Alonso at first, and Rutschman behind the plate. Brandon Lau, hitting .333 in his first season with the Pirates. He's already got 3 homers. OPS well over 1,000, so he's off to a great start. The count is 0-1. Swing and a miss on a heater up and in at 96. 0-2 the count. Runner at first. We're in the bottom of the first, no score. I haven't had a look at the entire ballpark yet. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot less people than opening day, but still a pretty good crowd, especially with the arrival of Connor Griffin to the team. That certainly didn't help our case in a close game yesterday. Was just the atmosphere of the ballpark here in Pittsburgh. A lot of energy, a lot of excitement for Connor Griffin, and he gave him a lot to feel excited about. Oh, wait a minute. That check on Cruz. Alonso slapped the tag on the leg. He got back in there. We're not going to see a replay, but that looked closer to me than I think anybody else realizes. We'll never see a replay. I swear, that leg was up. That tag got down there. It's 1-2 on Lau. Boz holding the ball a long time. Now a second check on Cruz. And that's going to allow, after Cruz gets back safely, he's going to take a wider lead now. Boz makes another move. If he doesn't nab him, then Cruz will get second base for free. Cruz is not running, and a comebacker to Boz. He gets one to second and over to first. Not in time. Not in time. It's a 1-6-3 not double play. So just a 1-6 fielder's choice. Albarnez indicates, no, we don't want to challenge. And on replay, Lau does appear to get that foot on the base before the ball hits the glove of Alonso. And yes, Lau is safe. Fielder's choice. 1 down. Brian Reynolds, the hitter, switch hitter from the left side. And the first pitch to him is right in there, a heater at 97. Strike 1. Good thing about that fielder's choice is now Cruz is replaced by Lau, who's nowhere near as fast. 0-1 pitch. In on the hands and fouled away. 0-2. Yeah, Phantom. Yeah, it wasn't like who turned the double play. It was a Keller. Yeah, Keller yesterday in a similar situation turned a double play by getting rid of it in a hurry and threw a strike. A lot of pitchers, they give you a heart attack when they turn around and throw to second. Some pitchers do it naturally, and some they don't know what the hell they're doing. 1-2 the count now on Reynolds. 1 out and a runner at first. The pitch. Grounded foul, first base side. All right. Masson sucks. And I haven't even seen our friend... what's her face? Melanie Newman. I haven't even seen her yet. Hey, Scott, checking in from Wilmington. How you doing? 1-2 the count. Breaking ball. That's fouled away. So, if I didn't shout out your name, if I missed... Oh, yeah, we got Matt here, Hilton Head. I am missing stuff. I'm missing stuff. I apologize if I missed your location, but thank you everybody for letting me know. It's nice to hear that. It's 1-2 on Reynolds. The pitch. That's low. Up to 16 pitches with only 1 out. Shane Baz needs to get an out here. Preferably 2. The 2-2 pitch. Line drive over the glove of Gunnar into center field for a base hit. Lau will stop at second. That ball is back in quickly. First and second for the Pirates. That ball hit hard right back up the middle. Gunnar got as high up off the ground as he could. That ball got over his glove by about a foot. Here comes our old friend Ryan O'Hearn. Please don't hurt us. Please don't get revenge or whatever. First pitch is a curveball, low. Behind O'Hearn, 1-0. All right, folks. Again, just want to avoid falling behind early. Want to get a lead in this game. We got to win this game. Up and away, 2-0. Up and away. Hang in there, folks. Nervous times for BW. 2-0 pitch. And going after a 2-0 pitch that was above the zone, a pop-up that will get out of play. Adley had a look, but it's behind the Pirate dugout by a couple of rows. So Baz has hit 20 pitches on just the first out recorded in the game. 2 men on base. We need an out quick. Rutschman sets up his target. Baz with a look down at second. Here comes the pitch. That is down in the dirt. It's 3-1. 3-1. Cannot walk him. You got to give him a pitch that's a strike. And it's got to be in a good spot. 3-1 pitch to O'Hearn. Pretty please. Give me something good. And it's fouled away. Okay, full count. Full count. There's a decent size or decent shot of the lower bowl, which is mostly full. So it looks like another good crowd here today for Pittsburgh. Here comes the payoff pitch, folks. Swing and a miss. Oh, God, we got an out. Thank God.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, now we got to go after the really struggling, but that only makes me nervous because, you know. But we got to get one more guy. It's Marcell Ozuna. He's sitting just 0-43, just one hit to start the season and about, 23 at-bats or something? Really rough start for the Pirates for Ozuna. Boz steps off the rubber, and Lau is checked back to second base. Reynolds is over at first. Here's pitch number 24 of the inning, and that's a strike at the bottom of the zone, a cutter from Boz. That fastball for the strikeout was at 99. Good stuff, good stuff. You got to reach back for a little something extra to get that strikeout. 0-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball. Nice one. Knuckle curve hits the outside black for strike 2. One more strike and we get out of the jam. And then hopefully Boz can cut down on his pitch count over the next couple of innings. He's up to 25. Number 26 coming up right here. 0-2 count. Right in there. Called. Strike 3 on the heater. Wow.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
I tell you what, I'm happy that our Ozuna's in this lineup right now. I know, knock on wood and all that good stuff, but Ozuna just stared with 2 strikes at a fastball pretty much right down the middle. Didn't even offer at it. I mean, he's just standing there. He is lost right now. Look, I'm not saying it's an automatic strategy that'll pay off 100% of the time, but from what I've seen through one game plus one inning, anytime you got a situation where you can pitch around O'Hearn and go after Ozuna, I think you need to do it, especially if you got a right-hander on the mound. Don't let O'Hearn beat us. Let Ozuna beat us right now. Yes, that was a long bottom of the first. It was so long, folks, I'm going to step away for a minute. We got 150 people chilling in the chat right now. I'm going to ask you, folks, as we're in a commercial break, everybody pitch in and get it out of the way early. Hit that like button, please. It's a thumbs up. It's at the bottom of your screen. It helps out the channel. 40 plus have already done it, but that's only about a quarter of the people here. It's just a little something I really need to help the channel grow, folks. Please hit that like button. I'm sure we can get it up to 100 over the next couple of innings. Just got to do it. And if we don't, I'm just going to keep reminding you. And you don't want me to get annoying about that kind of thing, do you? Nah, you don't want that. You'll just go ahead and get it out of the way. I'll be right back. All right. Starting the top of the second inning, and it's a strike, a fastball, bottom of the zone to Adley Rutschman, folks. Rutschman.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
He'll be followed by Dylan Beavers and Kobe Mayo. Splitter low, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Norfolk was rained out today and we'll play a doubleheader tomorrow. Okay. Thanks for that, Phantom. By the way, who's that kid? There's a kid, Thomas Sosa, who has moved up to the, I think, number 18 prospect on the Orioles list. He's playing with Double-A Chesapeake, and he's off to a red-hot start. That's a name to put in your back pocket. We signed this kid out of Dominican Republic when he was 17 years old. Here's a ground ball that the third baseman could not handle. It'll scoot past him. Nick Gonzalez, unable to pick this grounder from Rutschman. It'll get into left field, and let's see how they score this. They're going to give Adley a hit. I think a lot of third basemen make this play, but scorer is going to give Adley a hit, and we're happy with that. So Rutschman with a leadoff single. Yes, Big J. Captain Chesapeake theme song here. Welcome to Charm City, Big J. Dylan Beavers, Charm City, please show me your beavers.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
We need a full beaver inspection right now in the chat. That is a called strike. It's already 0-2. Folks, if you don't show me your beavers as quickly as possible, we may not get a positive result here. We need some beaver fever. It's 0-2. There we go. There's a ground ball. It's going to second base. They'll get the lead runner. Return throw will not be in time. It's a fielder's choice for Beavers. So Rutschman is canceled out. We've got a little more speed over at first now with Beavers, with one out in the inning. And that'll get Kobe Mayo up. Thank you for your Beavers. Now I need some Mayo, if you got that lying around. Uh-oh. He's not on my front page. Where are you, buddy? Just get it all on there. Just spread it out. Check on Beavers at first, and he just got back in there.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
There you are, buddy. So another close check on a runner at first. They do replay that one. All right. Mayo's still looking for his first pitch after a check on Beavers. And here comes that pitch. It's a strike on the inside edge, a slider, front door slider from Mlodzinski. Folks, if you're wondering, why can't I find a jar of Mayo in my emoji list? Well, you need to be a Magic member for that. We've got some special emojis custom for Oriole players and Oriole stuff. And, it's not a big deal. But if you want to help out the channel and support, you can do it for what works out to 17 cents a game. And become a Magic member yourself. There's a join button below. Join them. If you see people with binoculars next to their name, those are Magic members. A 2-1 count now on Mayo. His average is not good right now. I don't even want to say what it is because it shouldn't be that low. He has not looked as bad as his average would indicate. It's a foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Mayo. Runner at first, 1 down. We're in the top of the second. No score. Orioles looking to even up this series today. Is it a must-win? I don't think that's possible in Game 8 of a baseball season. It's more of a really gotta win. This pitch is low, a slider. We got a full count on Mayo, folks. Full count. I think you got to send Beavers here. He might straight steal even if Mayo strikes out. Payoff pitch. Swung on, popped up. First base side and out of play. Hey, there's a lot of Oriole fans in that first base side of the field. I'd say more orange than gold. Oriole fans representing well here in Pittsburgh today. I mean, a whole section that looks like it's all Oriole fans behind the dugout on the first base side. That is a called strike 3. Did Mayo already challenge? I think we might lose this. Payoff pitch was on the bottom corner, inside corner, and it is a strike. And most of the baseball is in the zone. And we're down to 1 challenge. Boo. And Beavers is rooted at first base with 2 down. Well, that did not work. Let's not call our own players idiots. Okay, be more Dubs, please. I don't really like that. I'm not trying to control your thoughts, but I'm just asking that we don't say that about our players unless they do something egregiously. I mean, look. You're going to say idiot about every player on the team because eventually every player in this team is going to try to challenge and lose. Eventually. It will happen, right? So is everybody an idiot? I don't know. I mean, it wasn't the right spot to try. But come on, man. We got Leody Taveras at the plate. His first pitch is a ball. I got a little button for him. He shows bunt here. He's fouling that off, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, let's dance.
He's young. I don't like him. Okay. Leody Taveras. 2 for 4 in the early going. Runner at first, 2 down, the count, a ball and a strike. Pitch number 29 from Mlodzinski. That's in the air to left field. And it's going to be right to Brian Reynolds. He only has to move a couple of steps. That'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Orioles here in the second. Rutschman did get a base hit. He was canceled out on a fielder's choice. Beavers never tried to steal or get into scoring position. Why not? And we've left 1. We go to the bottom of the second. No score in Pittsburgh. Speaking of trading, I mean, folks, we need to talk about yesterday for a minute. All right, Chilo. Is Chilo even here? I don't know if Chilo's here. I don't see him. But Chilo brought up a point in the game, in the moment, that I feel like I neglected. But that's because I've got such high... I put Sammy Basayo in a place offensively where I feel like, you know, once his career gets going, that he's not going to be the kind of guy that you pinch hit for because it's a lefty on lefty. He's just going to be too good of a hitter to be the guy you lift for a pinch hitter. But is he that guy yet? And we've got right-handed options on the bench, and he was playing DH. So basically anybody could have replaced him. And it really points more to the question of, well, what are we doing with Ryan Mountcastle? Honestly, if that's not a spot to use Ryan Mountcastle, then what are we doing with him on this roster? You know, I figured if they're going to share DH duties and lefty-righty matchups, then, well, that should have been Mounty's turn in that spot. Now, my feeling was in the moment that Albanese, like me, has a lot of faith that Sam Basayo can handle being a guy that can drive in runs against lefties or righties. And I think he just wanted Basayo to, you know, instill that confidence in the kid that, you know, you're the guy. You can do this. But that decision might have cost us. I mean, 2 men were on base. He struck out. He didn't have a good at-bat. Chased one in the dirt to strike out. Connor Griffin's up, so I guess I better watch what this kid does. First pitch is ball 1. Swing and a miss on a cutter from Boz makes it a ball and a strike. Connor Griffin He got this crowd really pumped up yesterday. 1-1 pitch, ground ball, third base, Mayo over to first. Nice stretch there by Alonso. And that will retire Griffin. All right, we kept him off base. Leading off the second. That's a good start. One down for Spencer Horwitz. Oh yeah, Evan. Sammy, it looks like he's okay. Yeah, he did sort of make a motion after a swing that like maybe something down in that ab side area, like he might have pulled something, but the trainer and him went down into the clubhouse for like 2 minutes. He came back out on his own power, and just the way he was just sort of hanging out like nothing was wrong makes me think that nothing's really that wrong. But he's not in the lineup today, so if there comes a situation in this game where it makes sense to use him as a pinch hitter and we don't see him, that could be an issue. Here's a little pop-up right to Blaze at second base. He'll make that catch. So a jam shot there. A little soft pop-up to second. Nice, easy out for Boz. Out number 2 here in the bottom of the second inning. It is good news, but again, Evan, let's be sure. We'll definitely know everything's okay once we see Sammy back in a game. Or at least see him in the dugout, like fully dressed and looking like he's ready to come in the game whenever we need him to. If he's chilling with like a warm-up pullover thing over him, that might be a clue that he's not available. I don't know. Am I reading this into this too much? Nick Gonzalez is at the plate. First time seeing him in this series. He's got a count of 1 ball and 1 strike. Base is empty, 2 down in the bottom of the second. Gonzalez was the starting shortstop for Team Mexico in the World Baseball Classic. That's where I saw him last. Playing third base for the Pirates here. Shortstop's all Connor Griffin. 1-2 pitch. Up and away with a heater at 99. Count even up. 2-2. Oh, am I off screen still? Dag nabbit. I forgot. I'm not... I'm sorry. I forgot to come back on screen. Wow, I went away just for like 10 seconds. Here's a fly ball to right field, and I've been away the whole inning. Cowser is waiting for it. He'll make the catch well in front of the track to end the inning. A nice inning of work from Shane Boz. A lot less pitches, no traffic. 1, 2, 3. We go to the third inning, no score. All right. So now that I'm back on camera, can I go away for a minute? Thanks. All right. If I'm not back on the actual camera when this next inning starts, please, somebody tell me. Thanks. Whoops. Wrong button.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay.
Oh, wow. Here he comes.
Let me show you what I mean now. By the first thing you do is get right up in their face, you point the finger. Then if you can't get close enough, you turn the hand around and kick some dirt. And then if he's missed a strike, you get over here and you put dirt all over the thing. You throw the hat down, you pick it up, you throw it, and then you're so bad, you throw him out of the game. You're out of here. That's the way a major league manager should.
I learned something, buddy boy.
Hey, I see Paul over there on the vertical side. Paul, good to see you. Paul says he's subbed and he's saying hi. And then the last comment says WTF. Not sure what that's in reference to there, Paul, but hopefully all is okay. I know I'm off camera. I'm coming back here in a moment. All right. And we are back. Oh, how you doing? It is Colton Cowser. Folks, get those cows up quick. First pitch is in there for a strike from Mlodzinski. Oh, and 1 the count. The pitch low and away to the milkman. Cowser's hitting .267 in the early going. He's doing all right at the plate. He's still striking out, but at least when he's not, he's getting some positive results. That pitch is away, 2-1 the count on Cowser. He'll be followed by Blaze and then back to the top of the order for Ward. Check swing, and that's a check swing foul ball that'll roll over by the tarp on the third base side. Oh, what happened here? Display is now jumping out of place because of ads. I tell you what, it's always something. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. A classic Cowser strikeout to begin the top of the third. All right, folks, here comes Blaze Alexander. I got to tell you,
I do believe I'm on fire.
that defensive play by Blaze in foul ground yesterday deserves way more credit than I gave it in the moment. I wish the umpire would have called it out, which was the right call. We had to get it overturned. I was also dealing with some streaming buffering going on as the play was happening, but outstanding range and arm shown off there by Blaze yesterday. First pitch is ball one, and that one's off the plate. It's 2-0, and Blaze is doing it with the bat as well, hitting ninth in the order and batting a cool .400 to start his Oriole career. That is the highest average on the team of anybody with 5 or more at-bats. I see that stat right now on Masson. So what do you want? He's pulling off Manny Machado-level plays at third, and he's leading the team in batting average. Not too shabby. There's a nice shot of the ballpark. There's a line drive to right field. That's hit hard. A diving a diving catch by Ryan O'Hearn. Are you kidding me? Ryan O'Hearn robs Blaze. If he doesn't catch it, it's at least a double. If it gets by him, and if he's going to ground like that, it's probably 3 bases that he just saved right here. O'Hearn making a very impressive backhanded diving catch. And there are 2 down. Tough luck for Blaze. Do I have the hiccups? Yeah. All right, Ward is up for his second time. He struck out to begin the ball game. First pitch is ball one to Ward.
Taylor?
That's inside, 2-0. This offense needs to get going, man. All right, first time through the order, nothing doing. We got to do something second time through. That's a called strike right on the black. Solid 2-0 pitch from Mlodzinski to get back into the count. Two balls, 1 strike to Ward. And this pitch is hit right back up the middle, but the second baseman playing near the bag is there to field it. He'll get it to first in plenty of time. And the Orioles go 1-2-3. 1, 2, 3, a walk from Gunnar Henderson, which was canceled out by an Alonso double play, and then a leadoff single in the second from Adley. That is your offense through 3 innings for the Orioles. 10 batters have come to the plate. We got to do better. That's 1/3 of the ball game gone. 2/3 to go. We got to get this offense going. Come on. Our pitcher hasn't given up a run yet. We got to get on the board. No score. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd. Folks, we've got nearly 200 people here watching right now. Thank you for tuning in. I'm BW. That's short for the BirdWatcher. Nice to meet you if you're brand new. I would ask that you join up with this channel by getting a membership, or no, by getting, subscribing. Great. I've already blown the sales pitch. But the sales pitch is it's free, okay? Subscribe today. I also want to think of maybe some of you might have come over here from Dr. DeLay's channel. He covers Pirate games, but I guess he's covering the Final Four, so he's not doing today's game. I saw he posted something about the game being covered over here. So thanks if you're here to follow along. Don't mind if you hear an Orioles biased call of the game. No offense to you if you're a Pirate fan. Look, outside of a couple of Octobers at the start and end of the 1970s, I don't really have anything against you Pirate fans. Just a couple of heartbreaking World Series losses, that's all. Otherwise, I got nothing. So yeah, subscribe. Let's get the sub count up today, and let's get those likes up as well, folks. We're up to 70, and we got more than double that here. Let's get it up to 100. Joey Bart will lead off for the Pirates, right-handed batter. And he looks at a pitch outside for ball 1. Bart, I believe, is just 1 for 5 in this season. I think he's the number 2 to Henry Davis on this Pirate team. 1-0 pitch. That's a weak grounder to short. Gunnar will charge it. He throws on the run, and he will get Bart 1 away. Joey Bart is a guy I always look for when I'm playing MLB The Show, and I'm building a fantasy team, because he's like a late round second catcher that you can get, and he mashes lefties. Luckily, we don't have a lefty facing him. But that's what I know about Joey Bart, is apparently he can hit the crap out of lefties. But he's retired here. All right, back to the top of the order. O'Neill Cruz walked to begin the ball game. By the way, why aren't we hitting more balls to center field today? We need to. That pitch was low, but the ump calls it a strike. A curveball from Boz. Cruz, I guess, hasn't been too successful in attempting to challenge the ABS system. Maybe that caused him to not do it there. That was ball 1. This pitch is even lower, and that is called ball 1. So now the count is even up. It should be 0-2. I'm sorry, it should be 2-0 in favor of Cruz. 1-1 pitch. That's the same pitch as the first. It is low again, and it's called a strike. Cruz is talking to the ump. He wants to challenge. He might have been told by the manager, we're not letting you challenge. We're not giving you that responsibility. You're not allowed to. And a swing and a miss. Down goes Cruz. Folks, Cruz should have had a 3-0 count. Instead, he strikes out. And this has got to be a call by the Pirate manager. It's got to be. It's got to be. There were 2 pitches in that bat that were low by a solid 3-4 inches. Maybe 2 to 3 inches. Maybe I embellish a little bit, but I tell you, they were definitely low. And the second one, I mean, it's one thing to get burned once in that bat, but Cruz got burned twice. Didn't even, yeah, it feels like he doesn't have the right to challenge. Brandon Lau on an 0-1 pitch hits a ball into center field. It's shallow, and Gunner's going to go out and make this catch. The inning is over, and Shane Baz, after a pretty rough first inning in terms of pitch count, he's gotten it under control here. Now after 3 innings, we're on 15 an inning, 45 pitches. Good work from Baz. 1 hit, 1 walk through 3 with 3 strikeouts. It's a good-looking pitch line for Baz at the moment. We go to the 4th inning, no score. That's what a good 8-pitch inning can do for you, right, Phantom? Chuck says, hello, BW. I am really dazed and confused with this offense. 23 and 24 of those teams are amazing. Playoffs in 24, we were swept and scored 4 runs in 3 games after that Rangers series, no bats. And, yeah, the bats were even quieter in that wild card matchup against the Royals in 24, yeah. Oh, yeah. Texas was 23, and then the Royals in 24. Yeah, I mean, at least with the Texas thing, even though we had home field advantage, 101 wins, you know, whenever a team beats you in the playoffs and then goes on to win the whole damn thing, I feel like it's an easier pill to swallow because at least you can go, well, we got beat by the team that wound up being the champs. It sucks so much worse when you're a favorite and you should win a series and then the team that beats you just gets knocked out the next round. You know? That makes it worse. But yeah. What was the original point? Oh, the offense. I'm not too worried about the offense. I mean, obviously today they haven't done anything yet. But in general, I feel like it's like the teapot that's just about the whistle's just about to start to go off. There's a kettle. It's sitting on the stovetop. The water's warm. It's right there. You're about the whistle's about to blow. I'm telling you. I'm confident in that. The pitching, I'm a little bit worried about. Baz so far looking better than his first start. I hope Bassett looks better than his first start tomorrow. There's a line drive, and that's a base hit in the right field for Gunnar Henderson. First pitch swinging. He starts a rally. Leadoff man on with the heart of the order coming up, folks. Gunnar.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Okay. All right, folks. We're gonna do it right now. Right frickin' now. You know how hungry I am for this team to get going? I mean, like, you know, not just squeeze out a win. I mean, like, convincingly win. Like flex a little bit. I want to flex. Let's go. Pete Alonso, show me something. First pitch, he takes a strike. Fastball on the inside edge. Gunnar, show me something too. On those bases. Check on Gunnar. That is a close check. Gunnar kind of awkwardly. He kind of had to take a circular route back to that bag instead of a straight slide back in there to try to avoid the tag. Might have taken half a step too big of a lead there. That was close. 0-1 pitch to Alonso. That's not close. It's 1-1 on Pete. Folks, a polar bear is at the plate.
A polar bear stirs.
Alonso's got 1 home run, right, guys? He's due for number 2, right? 1 every 4 games. That's about right. That gets you to 40. I think we need an Alonso home run. What do you guys think? This pitch is fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'm stealing some Masson stats here. Looks like Alonso is seeing a lot more off-speed stuff than he is the heater. Well, he just got a heater there. It was at the top of the zone. He swung and he missed, and he strikes out. Damn it, Pete.
A polar bear stirs.
The first time I've said, damn it, Pete, in his Oriole career. Come on, buddy. We need you to be a little more consistent when we're trying to do a rally kind of a thing, man. Gunnar at first base for Adley Rutschman. First pitch is low to him. Gunner's on base with a hit, and Rutschman has the other, a single in the second. There's one down, no score in the top of the fourth. That pitch is in there. Middle of the plate, bottom of the zone with a splitter. Folks, that like count is sputtering. It's crazy. We got 200 people watching. Folks, if you're watching, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, can we make a deal? I'll give you a deal. You can stay as long as you like. You can hang out in the chat if you want, or you can quietly listen along. But I'll give you 3 hours calling the best game that I can. Free content. If you give me a second of hitting the like button, we'll call it a deal. I can shake on that. I think that's a pretty good bargain. Just saying. Appreciate it. Yours truly, BW. All right, 3-1. The count on Adley. There goes Gunner, the pitch. That one's lifted off to the left side and will drop in foul ground. Gunner will go back to first base. We got a full count now. Gunner probably will be moving again. Stay out of a double play. Get him going in case Adley can hit a gap or one down the line. He can come around and score. Send him on 3-2. He is not going. And it's a ground ball. And Adley finds the hole in right center field. Gunner will get to third easily. No need to be sliding in there, but he does. As the ball is momentarily loose on the infield, but runners now at the corners with a solid hit. Second hit, 2 for 2. Adley Rutschman, folks. He's looking like a better hitter than last year. We haven't seen the power quite yet, but we're seeing some solid swings out of Adley, and that's a good sign, folks. All right, folks, show me your Beavers. We got first and third. It's our best chance to score yet so far today. A fly ball could give us the lead. And there's a ball in the right center field. Get down. That's a base hit. The first run of the game, Gunnar Henderson will walk home. The Orioles have a lead. Hallelujah. It's 1-0. Hot damn, that's all I needed to see. Folks, we got first and second, one down. RBI base hit for Beavers. Make Beavers a 350 hitter right now. Here's Mayo. All right. Man, I'm calling it right now. You know what? I'm taking away. Where's the thing? I don't want any spoilers. Mayo needs an Earl Weaver special right now. And I'm taking away any of the stuff that might spoil it. You hear me? That's what I want. I want an Earl Weaver special. I want Mayo to crank one. Let's go. First pitch is a curveball way off the plate for ball one. Come on. Folks, I'll put the info back up in a minute. It already spoils a little bit, so it's just something for people when they're checking in to get caught up with things. I'll describe the action, don't you worry. That pitch is off the plate. It is 2-0 on Mayo. Get it all on there, folks. Just spread it out.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Mlodzinski steps off the rubber. Mayo steps out of the box. He's got a hitter's count, 2-0. The Orioles got a run on the board. They got a lead. First and second, one down. This will be pitch 57 from Mlodzinski, and it's a breaking ball in there for a strike. Mayo didn't like the fact it wasn't straight and never looked interested in it, even though that pitch was in the zone pretty much the whole way in. The 2-1. That one breaks off the plate. He lays off 3 balls and a strike. Folks, we got a hitter's count. Mayo is due. I want an Earl Weaver special. The 3-1. Ball 4. We'll have to take it.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
All right. Mayo will take a base. And the Orioles have them loaded, folks. Bases loaded. 1 out. A run already in, and here comes Leody Taveras. Switch hitter batting from the right side. Make contact. First pitch way outside, ball 1. And Mlodzinski is starting to lose command at the wrong time. If you're a Pirate fan, maybe the right time for us. The 1-0. Here's a hard hit ball. Over the glove of second into right field, a base hit. Adley will score standing. And it's station to station. An RBI single from Taveras. The Orioles are trying to put a big inning together. Bases are still loaded. It's 2-0. Come on, folks.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Ah, yes, Russell, the 70s. You got your polyester button fly collar shirt on? Are you going out to do some disco tonight? You Pirate fans still going out to the club? I got you. I got you.
Where you from?
Baltimore.
What?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? What's that?
Look, it doesn't really matter, all right?
Ooh, ha. All right. All right, you and your 70s. I know. Up 3-1, and we frickin' blew it. You and your family team. You and your family. All right, bases loaded. First pitch, Cowser. Where's that going? Left field. Toward the foul line, and where did that ball end up? It did not end up in the glove of Brian Reynolds. It is a foul ball. Okay, Cowser. Off the bat, I wasn't sure where that ball was going. He took kind of a weird swing. And I know weird doesn't really help you picture what it looked like. It just was not a normal sort of kind of a defensive swing, but it was the first pitch. Swing and a miss here. And now it's 0-2 on Cowser. Milkman, buddy. Milkman, come on, dude. With 1 out and bases loaded, you cannot strike out here. Don't do this to us, dude. Not in this spot. You got to make contact. Remember opening day? Remember that nice sac fly to left? That'll do. That'll play right here. Come on, buddy. He struck out. A 3-pitch strikeout of Cowser. And now there are 2 down with the bases still loaded. Folks, hang in there. Why? Why hang in there? As much as Cowser crushes us with these strikeouts? Because we got Blaze.
I do believe I'm on fire.
Blaze is at the plate. And he's got a chance to get some RBIs. First pitch, swing and a miss. Curveball from Mlodzinski. 0-1. Come on. 2 runs in, but those bases are loaded. Blaze does have a grand slam, 4 for 9 with the sacks packed. Swing and a miss, and not a good cut there from Blaze. Curveball nowhere near it. The timing and the location of the swing were both off. Folks, 5 likes from a hundo. Let's go. We're right there. Hey, if we can get the likes to 100 right now, maybe we cash in right here. Hurry up before this at-bat is over. 0-2 pitch. That's in the dirt. Catcher Joey Bart blocks it. Kind of awkwardly going to ground in the process. Folks, oh, did he take it in the nuts? It kind of looked like he took it right in the family jewels the way he reacted. I wonder if that was the case. All right, folks, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And we're at 100 likes. Maybe Blaze can do something now. The 1-2 pitch is up and away. It's 2-2. Do you see what liking does? It gives us a chance. We have a chance. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, bases loaded. 2 runs in already. The pitch. Line drive. Shortstop with a nice backhand and a flip to second. Connor Griffin making the play to end the inning. The Orioles leave them loaded, but we do put up 2 runs. Let's hope that this isn't the only rally of the day. If it isn't, I think we're going to be okay. The offense looks like it's ready to swing the bat today. But unfortunately, we couldn't get the big hit we wanted. But we got a lead, so let's feel good about it. We're going to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Orioles lead it 2-0. Boy, that was a mixed bag. It was nice to see, and I'll bring up the info on the screen here again. It was nice to see the offense kind of, churning. It's just, damn it, we needed one more hit, one more big hit to really feel good. You leave those bases loaded, only 1 out. Ugh. How do you feel, folks? On a scale of 1 to 10 after that inning, how do you feel? Let me know in the chat. I feel like after that inning, I feel like about a 7. If we would have gotten the big hit, I would have felt like a 10. But how am I going to feel lower than a 7? I mean, we got the lead, and it's not just 1 run. We got a couple. See, like El Dunarito, really a 3? It's all the way down there. All right, I'll say 6.5. I'll take another half point for leaving those bases loaded like that. But look, Evans cool. XX Miami's cool. Basek is cool. And even the Pirate fans are taking a 7. See, this is a nice little social experiment here. Little sociological experiment. You see how there's a difference between people that are maybe a little more optimistic and versus pessimistic? I don't know. But we all saw the same inning happen, and some are ranking it as an 8, and some are ranking it as a 3 or a 4. Brian Reynolds, first pitch to him here is a strike. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Next one's right in there from Boz, 0-2. Oh, I don't think anybody would say a 10. It's impossible to say a 10 when you have bases loaded, 1 out, and you stop scoring. Here's a foul ball, still 0-2 on Reynolds. Phantom says a 7. I originally said 7, but I'm willing to take a half point off. 6.5 to 7 for me. It is a major ouch. Bases loaded, 1 out. And, you want to just get a comfortable lead, It's 1-2 now on Reynolds. That pitch missed. I got to stop saying I'm just starting to notice I'll get back to the call with an And now that I've said it out loud, I think I'm going to stop doing it. Here's a little dribbler back to the pitcher, and Boz never gets a throw off. I don't know if he never got a grip on the ball. He appears to be judging the ball as if the grip was the issue. He doesn't want that baseball anymore. He asked the ump for a new one. So that'll be an infield hit. Yep, he tried to pick it up barehanded before he got it into the glove, and that's what did him in. He needed to choose one or the other. Take it in the glove or get your glove hand out of the way and barehand it. He got caught in between. It was like an El Camino. It was neither a car nor a truck. And you're not satisfied. You want a little bit of both, and you wind up getting nothing. You know what I mean? That makes sense. Ryan O'Hearn, ball one. Hey, folks. How you doing? It's just 4:17 in the morning over here in Thailand where I am. Sometimes I say weird stuff. 1-0 pitch is right in there. A fastball at 97. 1 ball, 1 strike to turn and burn O'Hearn. Folks, we got over 100 likes, but we also have over 200 people here. So I'm going to keep on. Am I singing the Brady Bunch? I didn't mean to. I'm going to keep on trying to encourage you folks to hit that like button. That pitch is inside. 2-1 on Ryan O'Hearn. Runner at first. Nobody out. Bottom of the fourth. Here's a ground ball, first base side toward the dugout, Orioles dugout. Cowser is too easy to strike out. All pitchers know to just throw off speed, and he'll strike out on 3 pitches. Well, he needs to put the ball in play before he gets to 2 strikes. I think that's the key for Cowser. Just don't get to 2 strikes. Just make some kind of contact. That turns him into less of a power hitter and more into a contact hitter, then so be it. But if he wants to stay in the bigs and cut down on the strikeouts, that would be my advice. Just do something before strike 2. Ryan O'Hearn with a 2-2 count now. Pitch from Boz. That's a line drive to right. That is in there for a base hit. And Shane Boz is in trouble. The Orioles get 2 runs. We had an opportunity for more, and now the Pirates have the tying runs on with nobody out here in the bottom half of the inning. Marcell Ozuna is coming up next. And one would hope that he will continue to struggle if you're an Oriole fan. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. First pitch to him. That ball's hit hard right to third, but Mayo drops it, and now he'll only have 1 play. A double play ball. There will be no error because there is an out made. It's just going to be a ground out to third by Ozuna. But, man, the Orioles just blew a chance to turn 2. Ozuna does not get down the line fast at all. If Mayo picks this cleanly, we got ourselves 2 down. That ball hit him in the chin after he did not pick it cleanly. But at least we got something out of it. Connor Griffin, though, is up with the base open, and we hit him on the elbow, it looked like. First pitch. And, boy, the Pirate crowd does not like that. And we got to put ourselves in their shoes, folks. We wouldn't like it either. As their new young potential star just got hit just above the elbow. He does have some padding there. It looks like he's fine. Well, that's one way to set up a double play to get out of the inning. Bases are loaded, but no room to screw up right now. First pitch is a strike, a knuckle curve to Spencer Horwitz, who's 0 for 1. 1 out, bags juiced. We need a double play or a strikeout or a pop-up. That is not a pop-up, but it's in the left center field. It'll be caught out there by Beavers. Runner will tag Throw will come into third. It's going to be a sac fly. The Pirates get a run on the board. Brian Reynolds comes in on a sac fly by Spencer Horwitz. And it's now Orioles 2, Pirates 1 here in the bottom of the fourth. 2 down, runners at first and second base. And if we can get out of it like this, I think you got to just say, all right, punch, counter punch. We come out of it with a 1-run lead. Let's just take it and try to win the final 5 innings. First pitch to Nick Gonzalez is up and away, 1-0. "61 pitches right now for Boz. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's up and away. Throw down to second base is nowhere near. God, thankfully, the runner at second was diving back in and wasn't completely aware of where the ball went. Adley is laughing about it, but damn, Adley, circumstances slightly different than 2 men are moving up. But is that O'Hearn out there he's trying to pick off? I guess that's why he's smiling about it. But damn it, man. Every time we tried that play so far this year, it's A, it hasn't worked, and B, it's only sometimes led to errors. And that was nearly another. Here's a ground ball foul. It's 2-1 now on Gonzalez. And I get my first buffering issue on the stream here today. I'm waiting for the stream to bounce back after what should be a count of 2-1 on Gonzalez. Okay, I think we're back. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch. That's low. It's low. It's 3-1. Hitters count. Tying run for the Pittsburgh Pirates is at second base. The 3-1 pitch. Line drive right to Gunner. He catches it. Okay, inning over. Pirates score 1. They leave 2. Both teams could have done more than they did in this 4th inning. I'm just happy we've got a lead. We're going to the 5th inning. It's the Orioles 2 and the Pirates 1. I need a break. When I come back, I'll be smoking a Lucky because I'm a Lucky Strike man. And it helps calm my nerves. 4 out of 5 doctors prefer Lucky Strike. I'll be right back, folks.
I mean, you know I'm a Lucky Strike fan from way back, so...
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! 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 There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please! Please! Give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
There you go.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No, 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 no. It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
There's the 1-2. Behind the right center field, there's a base hit. And that more bad defense from the Yankees at 7-0. Jazz could have handled the throw coming in from the outfield. And just like that, it is a 7-0 ball game. I just fucking take the whole team off the field, man. Take the whole team off the field. Take the whole team off the field. Take them all. Get them all fucking out of here.
Are there things that make you
I can't even
angry?
look at this anymore, man. I can't look at this shit anymore. This is pathetic.
Do you have ways of showing you're angry?
Disgusting. This is disgusting.
Are there things that make you angry? Do you have ways of showing you're angry?
Folks, we're back. First pitch to Taylor Ward is in there for a strike. We're in the top of the fifth. The Orioles lead it 2-1. Taylor.
Taylor?
Yes. Did I stutter? That pitch is off the plate. 1-1 the count. How you doing, folks? Welcome back. Swing and a miss. 1-2 on Ward. Ward is 0 for 2 today. He'll be followed by Gunnar and Alonso. Alonso needs to do something next time up. He's been striking out. This pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. We need the soundbite from the movie Airplane. Looks like, oh, I don't think does he say smoking? That's probably the first one, but I mean, if I'm going to pick one, I'm going to pick sniffing glue or quit amphetamines, because those are funnier lines. Here's a foul ball, still 2-2 on Ward. Lloyd Bridges, everybody, the legendary actor Lloyd Bridges. Yes. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit Tide Pods. The count is 2-2 on Taylor Ward. The pitch, that's very high, full count. Very, very high. Hey, speaking of very high, happy 420 in a couple of weeks. That one got him. Taylor Ward hit nearly in the same spot that Connor Griffin was hit an inning earlier. Okay, we've evened it out, all right? No mas. No mas. No more, nobody needs to hit anybody else. We're even now, right? We're good? All right, Taylor Ward is on to lead off the inning. Gunnar Henderson's up, folks. Get those Gunners up in the chat.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
He fouls it right at the plate. 0-1 on Gunnar. Gunnar with a hit and a walk already today. He's getting on base more here the last couple of games. Let's hope he can maybe help carry this offense. The pitch. That's hit on the ground. Foul toward the Oriole dugout. 0-2 the count. Come on, Charm City. Oh, and 2 of the count. The pitch. That's low and in. I like Gunnar's body language at the plate, too. He looks like he's not pressing like he did the first couple of series. Not to say that he didn't do anything. He did get that one home run, but he still didn't look like he was. Yeah, I mean, again, he came into yesterday's game with a 160 average. And 1-for-1 so far today. That average now at 258. So he's raised his average 98 points in the last 25 hours. I said this going into the game yesterday after the series with Texas, that even though he's hitting 160, one good weekend in Pittsburgh can turn it around. 2-2 pitches up and away. We got a full count on Gunnar, folks. Sam. I've got a question from Sam. He wants to know if I like Bob Dylan. Oh, I know a lot about Bob. Gunnar pops it up, and he's unhappy. Connor Griffin in shallow center will make the catch. The shortstop catches the pop-up for out number 1. Yes, there's a lot to like about Bob. He's written a lot of songs that have defined generations. Here's Pete Alonso. Come on, Pete. Now's the time, buddy. Runner at first, one down. The pitch. Off the plate. Oh, no. They called that a late strike. Okay. I thought that was outside.
A polar bear stirs.
0-1 on Alonso.
A polar bear stirs.
Here's a ball grounded towards second. That will at least move Gunnar up to second base, but Pete grounds out weakly over to second for the second out of the inning. We need a 2-out knock from Adley Rutschman, and I think that's the guy you want up at the plate right now. 2 hits in the game already today. That average currently at 368 for Adley. Let's go.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Come on, Adley. 2-out knock. That's what I want to see. Whoa, is Mlodzinski done? Mlodzinski is done. He's only 1 out away from getting through 5, and his pitch count was at 84. But that'll do it. Wow. I'm a little bit surprised. Don Kelly, the Pirate manager. If there's any Pirate fans in here, maybe Mlodzinski. Wasn't Mlodzinski like a reliever turned starter? Maybe a guy that can't go quite as long as your typical starter, I want to say. He gets pulled just 1 out away from 5. I mean, if he gets 1 more out and then the Pirates rally, he could have qualified for a win. I got to feel like there's a hard pitch limit for this guy, and 85 is it. So he's out on 84 pitches, and let's see who's coming in here. Hunter Barco, a lefty, is going to come in. And all right, Barco, in only 2 games so far this season, 3 innings, has given up 4 earned runs, 7 hits, 2 walks, and 3 home runs? Oh, please, bring him in. Come on in, Hunter Barco. I know. Watch him get an immaculate inning or some nonsense, but, I mean, come on. 2 appearances, he's given up 3 long balls out of 7 hits. A couple of walks. 6 runs, 4 earned. Come on. ERA is sitting at 12. Let's see what we can do. And damn it, Albarnez, when it makes sense to pinch hit, I don't care if it's early in the game, do it. We got Adley Rutschman batting right-handed here. 2 down, runner at second base. First pitch is a slider in there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. The 0-1 pops straight up on the infield. First baseman looks like he wanted it, but the second baseman eventually calls him off. Lau with the catch. The inning is over, so this 12 ERA guy gets the out, the final out of the 5th. Hopefully he'll stay out there, and we can see what we can do with a full inning. Beavers will be due up in the next inning to lead off. We go to the bottom of the 5th, folks. Halfway through the ball game, the Orioles lead at 2-1. All right. How we doing on all these numbers here? Once again, I'd like to remind folks that it really helps the channel if you would just hit that like button at the bottom of your screen. More than half of the people that are in this room right now have not done it. I know, because the likes are less than half of the people. It's simple math. So I know there's a lot of you out there listening that could do this. We're in a commercial break. Just take one moment and tap that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen, please. What good does it do? Oh, YouTube loves likes. They love them. Especially people do have channels like this, live stream only kind of channels. So for, a play-by-play channel that you're looking for, I'm trying to get mine appear higher and higher in the people's recommends. And the more likes channels get, the more YouTube pushes your channels up into those suggested videos, That's what it's all about, folks. It's not an empty gesture. It helps. Just in case you didn't know. So please, hit the like button, get it out of the way, and I'll move on. I think you're right about Mlodzinski. His first start is almost a duplicate of this one. 85 pitches, 2 runs, 4 1/3. 84, 2 runs. Yeah, almost the same line. Yeah, I think he was a reliever before this season. Maybe last year was converted. I only say that again based on playing video games because I want to say I've had him as a bullpen arm playing the show. All right, Joey Bart, the number 9 batter up for the Pirates, looks at ball 1. Shane Baz, that was pitch 66, beginning the 5th inning. And this one is fouled away. There you go. Phantom is filling in with the stats or the facts. So yeah, looks like reliever turned starter. Hello there, Steve. How are you? Just dropping in to say hello means a lot to me, man. I appreciate it. That's a called strike to Bart. That looked like it might have been an inch or two outside. The Pirates don't challenge. 1-2 on Bart. Bart! Why you? I can't do a Homer Simpson impression in case anybody was wondering. There's a beautiful knuckle curve on the outside corner called strike 3.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, I say when you gotta go, you gotta go.
How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
Best strikeout of the day, by my view, from Baz. 1 down. Here's O'Neill Cruz. He fouls one off to the right. Cruz has walked and struck out. Mark asks, do you think the Orioles will maintain and pull a win? I don't know. It's a 1-run game with half a game to play. It could go either way, but we really need this win. Pittsburgh, we came into the series. We're both 3-3. We both wanted to win that opener, but let's be honest. We need this one more than you. Let's both be 4-4, and we'll see who the better team is tomorrow, okay? Let's have a rubber game. We need this one. That pitch is over the plate but low. 1-2 the count on O'Neill Cruz. I love it when Ben McDonald is showing different pitches to Kevin Brown, like Brown's about to... Oh, that ball's hit to center field and deep, but Taveras looks like he's got room, plenty of speed to chase it down in the deepest part of the yard. It's deep out there to left center field here in Pittsburgh, and that's the area Taveras makes the catch. He probably sprinted a solid 35, 40 yards to track that one down, I'd say. So Cruz is retired, 2 down for Brandon Lau. BW, my nephew, seemed to know every NFL player. It was because he was always playing Madden and fantasy football, yeah. I mean, look, back when I was a kid and just newspapers, I was a baseball geek, and I remember in the paper every Sunday you would get like the stats, all these baseball stats, and I would just track them, and the memory was like... They called me Rain Man. I guess that kind of dates around the time this was, but yeah. And my dad would be like, who's third in the league in batting average right now in the National League, and I would just be like, Tony McGee, and you're like, yeah, how the hell did you know that? I was an oracle. I don't have any memory left now. I smoked it all away. The count is 2-1 on Brandon Lau, and this is a check swing, and he went around. It's 2-2. 2 down, bases empty. Boz trying to hold the line here with a 1-run lead. 77 pitches. I think you bring him out to start the 6th if we get this final out right now. That's low and in. Full count. Apparently the Pirate run that Boz has given up will be an unearned run. The Orioles have an error on their board. Was that from Boz? Yeah, so Shane Boz, always a weird thing with baseball for pitchers and earned runs versus unearned runs. Like, if you're the pitcher that makes the error that leads to a quote-unquote unearned run, but you're the pitcher, you caused it, so it should probably still count against you. An error made by anybody else, that's kind of the point, to make the ERA fair, but you screwed up. I think when an error goes to the pitcher that it should not be, or it should be counted against his ERA. That's just me, but hey. What happened here? Did we just walk this batter with 2 down? And yes, we did. Sorry about that, folks. I was just thinking about some baseball philosophy here for a minute. Brian Reynolds is up. So Brandon Lau with a 2-out walk. Reynolds takes low and in for ball 1. Activity in the Oriole bullpen. It looks like Cano out there. He is just getting out of his seat out there, so he's nowhere near ready. But Boz is now at 80 pitches. Knuckle curve inside. It's 2-0. All right, so we got to keep our eye on Boz here. And Cano is up. Let's get him ready in case another base runner reaches right now. 2-0 on Reynolds. And a throw over to first. Back in there is Lau. I wouldn't call Brandon Lau a base-stealing threat, but he does occasionally swipe a bag. 2-0 pitch. That is a breaking ball that stays up. 3-0 on Reynolds. This is getting hairy here quickly. With Ryan O'Hearn waiting on deck. 3-0 pitch. That's not close. That's a 4-pitch walk. And do we go to Cano right now? I don't know if he's ready. We got to buy some time. Somebody go out there and talk to Boz. I think Alvarez wants Boz to get through 5 so that he can qualify for a win and give him that opportunity. But damn it, and we don't have a lefty matchup for O'Hearn that we would like if we did go to the pen now. We do, however, buy some time. Drew French is out to have a chat with Boz right now. Big moment in the ball game here. We have a lead. We don't want to let it go. We don't want to have to play from behind. And I'm really not in the mood to even play from a tie. I want to keep a lead all the way to the end. We need this win. We need one more go into the well one more time empty the tank, whatever the hell you call it. Shane Baz has got to get Ryan O'Hearn out right here. 2 down, first and second for the Pirates. In a 2-1 ball game with the Orioles leading. The pitch fouled away at 97. O'Hearn was late. Strike 1. I can see the wind is blowing to left, which is good with our lefty up. That ball's hit in the air to center field, right center. No straightaway center. Cameraman is looking the wrong way. Taveras is there. O'Hearn pops out, and the inning is over. So Shane Baz does grind his way to 5 innings in the books. He qualifies for a win if we can hold this lead. He is on 85 pitches now. Could be the end of the day for him. I think it is. We go to the 6th. It is 2-1 Orioles. How we doing, folks? We got a new Magic member. It's Dan O'Leary. Oh, Dan, how are you doing? Top of the morning to you, Dan. Thank you for joining.
Message for you, son.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
We love bringing in a new Magic member, and those binoculars look fantastic on you, Dan. Thank you so much. It'll be the best 17 cents a ball game you ever spent. Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. Folks, that like count, I think, with one more push during this break, we can get to 150. We are churning our way there. I'm looking over on the vertical side here. I just realized I could just pop over here and find it. That's a lot easier than fiddling with the other laptop. I learned something today. Okay. Not a whole lot of activity over on the vertical side. I don't know how we're going to get that side to grow. I really think it just comes down to people aren't chatting over there, so people just don't like to hang out over there. But from other play-by-play channels that I've seen, eventually the two sides kind of split. If you're on the vertical side, thanks for hanging out over there. Thanks for being pioneers and, being there in the early days of the vertical side of the show. All right, it's the top of the 6th, and Dylan Beavers is up. First pitch is off the plate, and Barco, again, who came in with that pretty bad line of the first couple of appearances, got that last out. He's in there still, and I hope we can get to him. It's now 1-1 on Beavers. Folks, get those Beavers up in the chat.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
1-1 pitch is grounded towards second. Routine play for Lau, 1 down. It is going to be Kobe Mayo up. It is difficult to name a ballpark that has a better view than the one here in Pittsburgh. Kobe Mayo looks at a first pitch fastball upstairs for ball 1. Mayo has not put a ball in play yet today. He's walked and he struck out. Inside, 2-0. Get it all on there, Kobe. Just spread it out.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
2-0. On the outside corner, a strike. That's a good 2-0 pitch from Barco. Two 2-1. Way outside, and a hitter's count here for Kobe. Come on, buddy. I said Mayo was going to hit a home run, I think, his first time up. Maybe I was just an at bat or two off. We got a good count here. Here's a hard hit ball, but right to third. Picked cleanly there by Gonzalez. And he will throw Mayo out 2 away. Mayo hit it hard. And the struggles continue for him at the plate. That average now sits at just 105 for Kobe Mayo. Leody Taveras.
Come on, let's dance.
Let's dance. That first pitch is high. It is ball one to Taveras. He's got an RBI single, 1 for 2. And that pitch inside, it's 2-0 now. Taveras batting right-handed. See if we can get some production from him from both sides of the plate today. Rhinos. Oh, is Rising Rhino here? I don't see him in the chat. I must have missed him. This pitch is fouled off. Did a Rhino do a raid? Oh, it says welcome Rhino Raiders. Oh, I missed it. Hey Rhino, thanks for the raid, buddy. I don't know how I didn't see it, but welcome in those from Rhino Nation. Rising Rhino, solid dude. 2-1 pitch, slider outside, 3-1. 2 down, bases empty. We're in the top of the 6th. The Orioles ahead 2-1. We're trying to even up this series. Welcome in, folks. Have a seat. Enjoy the ball game. Hey, Vinny Paul, you're welcome. Thanks for subscribing. 3-1 pitch. That's ball 4. Taveras draws a 2-out walk. And that's the second time he reaches today. He is helping out this team right now. Colton Cowser's coming up. Folks, Cowser, please make contact. Please make contact. Please make contact. Come on, buddy. Contact. I mean, do you want some contact lenses? Would that help? I can rent the movie Contact with Jodie Foster. Right? Just some connection. Make a connection. Hey, we don't have to worry about it because Tyler O'Neill is pinch hitting for Colton Cowser. Okay, folks, it's Popeye's turn. Here we go.
Ahoy there. Anybody home?
Pitch inside. So Albarnez does make a move. He is going with a righty over the lefty. He's got O'Neill. And Cowser's playing right field today, so O'Neill can plug right in there for the remainder of the ball game. 1-0 the count on Popeye. He takes a strike. It's 1-1. Yeah, right now, Phantom making a good point. Cowser is not doing it. Taveras is. And Taveras defensively. Line drive right to short. Connor Griffin catches a hard hit liner, and the inning is over. The Orioles leave a man. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Both teams have left 6 men on. It is 2-1 Baltimore. Okay. All right. What else is going on, folks? Hey, we've got a game tomorrow, and I just realized I don't think I updated the scrolling text. Yeah, 3:50 I don't think is tomorrow's start time. Let me check on that. We will be back on the air, we being me, tomorrow afternoon for the final game of this series, and this one will start earlier. First pitch is scheduled for 1:35, and the stream will start at 1:20 p.m. I will make that change here on the scrolling text. 1:20 tomorrow afternoon, folks. Come back. It's going to be Chris Bassett against Braxton Ashcraft. Ashcraft. They got to say that, right? In the Pirate Clubhouse, they must call him the Duck, the Ashcraft Duck. You know, Orioles Birdwatcher, I'm to the point I don't think I want mayo on my Oriole sub any longer. On your sub? Oh, I get it. On your sandwich, right? You want to switch to a new condiment. Well, we need to call up Larry Mustard. Larry Mustard is killing it right now in Aberdeen, but he still has to go up a couple of levels. Folks, we'll get a better condiment on the team in no time. Don't you worry. Larry Mustard. All right, Marcell Ozuna is up to lead off the bottom of the sixth. Shane Baz is still out there, and he will throw low for ball one. I hope Baz went 5 1/3 in his first start. Maybe he just gets Ozuna here, and that's it for him. We'll see. 1-0 pitch. This is a sort of a not full swing there by Ozuna, but he fouls it off. And now there is somebody new up. Is that Rico Garcia getting loose for the Orioles? Yes, it is. So Cano is sat down. Garcia's up. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. A cutter. Good spot. 2 strikes. 88 on the pitch count for Baz. $55 of those 88 are for strikes. The 1-2 just broke outside. He would have froze Ozuna if he hit the corner because Ozuna did not offer at it at all. It is 2-2. Ozuna already struck out today on a fastball that was pretty much middle of the plate, just staring at it. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He chases that knuckle curve. And he's done. All right. I think that might be it.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
If Albie wants to remove Baz on a positive note, now would be the time as he gets the first out on a strikeout of Ozuna. You got Connor Griffin coming up. Oh, he's going to go after Griffin. Baz is going to keep going. First pitch is outside. A cutter, not close. Into the 90s on the pitch count. Hey there, Rhino. How you doing, buddy? I got a button waiting for you, pal. Hang in there. Folks, Rising Rhino, my buddy. This one's popped up. Right field. Toward the crowd and into the crowd. Over that netting that extends all the way down the right field line. I'm not sure if I've seen a ballpark where the protective netting down the baselines extends that far down into down the outfield there. I mean, that is a good 260 feet away from home plate. Swing and a miss. Oh, I thought that was strike 3. It's strike 2. But I'm just happy to see Baz blow one past Griffin, I guess. I got excited, folks. 1-2 the count. Come on. The 1-2. A little tapper foul off of Griffin. That ball rolling into the infield, but off of Griffin for a foul. So, folks, Rising Rhino, if you're here watching and you're not familiar with his channel, I would advise you to please go check it out. He's a mod on this channel, so you should have a chance to click on his name. Right-click on it, and it'll give you an option to go right to the channel if you want to go sub it up real quick. But then you hurry right on back over here, damn it. 1-2 on Griffin. Hit on the ground to third. Mayo backs up on it. Throws in time to first. Griffin is retired. 2 down for Baz. 95 pitches. Trying to get through 6, folks. Are we trying to get a quality start out of Boz. It would be the first quality start not named Trevor Rogers this season. I sure would like to see it. Spencer Horwitz is up. Empty the tank, Shane. First pitch is called a strike outside part of the plate there. Folks, subscribe. Let's get those numbers up. I haven't seen what the subscriber count is right now. 4070. Beautiful. On the road to 4,100. Here's a check swing and the appeal to third base. He went around. 0-2 on Horowitz. 2 outs. Base is empty. Boz is 1 strike away from 6 innings complete. Trying to get there before 100 pitches. Number 98 coming up right now. Here it is. Swung on. Hit to left. On the run is Beavers, and that one's going to get down and bounce over a short wall out there for a ground rule double. And that's probably going to be the end of the line for Boz. A 2-out double off the bat of Horwitz. That's the tying run in scoring position now for the Pirates. And again, we're talking about hitting 100 pitches if you face another batter. Here comes Albanez, and we're going to make the switch. That'll do it for Shane Boz. A 2-out double for the Pirates. Again, that is the tying run out there. Rico Garcia is coming out of the pen to get this final out. And this is where Rico Garcia has been so good since he's joined the Orioles since that trade deadline last season. Coming in not to start an inning, but to finish an inning. He's really been good at that. Putting out fires. We need him to do that right now. So call to the bullpen for the Pirates. And probably a good opportunity for me to step away for a moment, folks. I'll be right back. Like, subscribe, and enjoy. Go take a leak if you need to as well. I'll be right back. Hang in there.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay.
All right, folks. The Orioles have a small lead. It's 2-1. Rhino, you like that? All right, Rico Garcia. I'm getting back on the air here. Vertical side first, horizontal side now. How you doing, folks? Rico Garcia making his 4th appearance of the season. He hasn't given up a run yet. It's Nick Gonzalez at the plate. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Garcia versus Gonzalez. You got to love it. The count 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down for the Pirates. That's a strike, a slider hitting the outside edge. Rico. Vale, vale, la. Suave. Come on, be suave for us, Rico. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. That slider started inside. Stayed inside. I mean, it started to break toward the inside, but never made it to the zone. And Gonzalez hacked at it. for some reason. Thank you. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One more strike from Rico, and we hold the line here. Come on, Rico. The 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? The appeal. They show the umpire not reacting, so no swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. Hit on the ground. Foul. On the left side. Oh, Rico. Come on, buddy. One more strike. Trying to take it to the 7th with a lead. All 3 of the inherited runners Garcia has been given in games this season have been left stranded. So he's done his job. This ball's hit to right, and it's going to slice out of reach into the stands. Still 2-2. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. All right, Garcia from the belt. The 2-2 again. It's high. He runs the count full. Number 9 hitter Joey Bart would be next. There is a base open. You don't have to give in to Gonzalez, but he's a guy that you feel like you should get out. The pitch. That's high, ball 4. Gonzalez works the walk. That's the first base runner to reach off of Rico Garcia on the season. I guess you have to give him the benefit of the doubt on this one. Again, the base is open. You get the number 9 guy out, no problem, but it's time to do it right now. Number 9 hitter Joey Bart, 0 for 2. Here's the first pitch. It's low and away. It's Horwitz at second base. It's Gonzalez at first for Pittsburgh. Pitch number 10 for Garcia coming into the ballgame here. Swung on. It's rolled over toward Gunnar. He charges, throws, and gets Bart to end the inning. The Orioles hang on. Shane Baz can qualify for a win still, as Garcia gets the final out and the Orioles hold on to this 2-1 lead. We're going to the late innings now, folks. Hang in there. It's a nail biter. Why can't we just win easy? For God's sakes. All right, 2-1 the score going into the 7th inning. Folks, what is going on? The like count, 5 away from 150. Let me check in on the vertical side here. The bastard child of the channel. I'm sorry for all the neglect on my part, vertical side. I see you there, Lords Roman. I see you there, RML WH6YI. Vertical on mobile looks great. Let's go O's. Thank you, sir. See, it does serve a purpose. That vertical side will get more activity in the chat soon enough, folks. Again, people just need to warm up to it. It's a natural process. I'm not going to force you to go over there. But I do know there's people that do prefer that display option. I'm a horizontal guy myself, so I understand. For me, I think to myself, horizontal looks like the same that my eyes can see. My eyes can see things in a shape that's more horizontal than it is vertical, you know? I've never understood why people want to watch something like this, but hey, you kids today with your TikToks and your doodads, I don't know what you're up to. You like the vertical, right? It's out there. Michael says Shane Boz has an ERA of 3.27 now after 2 starts. We'll take that all day. We'll take that all day. That's the way to do. Is my vertical bad, Rhino? Because I know I can't live up to the display of the vertical events that another play-by-play guy does. He has a great vertical presentation. He somehow squeezes everything in there. Blaze Alexander, ball 1 to him as we're beginning the top of the 7th. Henry Barco's still out there pitching, the lefty for the Pirates, out of relief. And Blaze fouls off the next pitch to make it 1-1.
I do believe I'm on fire.
Yeah. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Low and away. And they appeal. Blaze did not go. No, he did not. Folks, 2 likes from 150. Just 2. We got way over 200 people here. This can be done lickety-split. And I would give you a big thanks if you did. 2-1 pitch fouled away. Still 2. Or still. Not still 2-1. It is now 2-2. I'm getting ahead of myself. It'll be the top of the order after Alexander, with Taylor Ward and Gunnar Henderson due up in this inning. Pitch. That's high, full count. So a good leadoff at bat right now in this 1-run game. We're looking for some more runs here. And Blaze, trying to get on base, has worked the count full. Here comes the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Blaze. Come on, buddy. Let's start a rally, man. I want to get at least 5 runs before this game's over. We need more. Pitch. Outside ball 4. Take your base. Let's start a rally, folks. Let's go. Come on. And you know what? I think it's time to pay an old friend a visit. That's right, folks. It's time. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hat. Taylor Ward at the plate. He takes low for ball 1. Let's go.
Taylor?
Want to know the count on Ward. The pitch is in there for a strike, knee high. 1-1. We've got a runner at first and nobody out. Top of the 7th. The Orioles ahead 2-1. Next pitch from Barco. That hits the inside edge for strike 2. So Barco gets ahead. Ward is hitless today, 0 for 2. Pitch, low and in. Count even up at 2-2. New diary, Rhino? I need to start making a diary. I need to have all of my inner thoughts put out there to the world. All of them. Every single one of them. 2-2 count. Pitch. That one's popped up. On the infield, Lau, the second baseman, is under it, and he makes the catch. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Gunnar Henderson coming up, folks.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Come on, I want something. Number 9 batter, leading off the inning, getting on base. You got Ward, Gunnar, and Alonso all due up in a 1-run ball game. You want to get something in this inning. Let's go. Come on, Gunnar. Barco from the belt. The pitch. Outside. Gunnar. 1 for 2. He's also walked. And that's back-to-back games now. He's gotten on base multiple times. He's starting to find his groove. 1-0 pitch. That one gets away. And the runner was off to second base. The ball gets to the backstop, but Alexander was sliding in, not looking at the wild pitch. I think if he had noticed it a little sooner, he would have been able to get the third because he was already pretty much to second and with that ball going to the backstop. But he was sliding in, and then by the time he had seen where the ball was, he realized better to stay put here. So a wild pitch, but I think no, that'll go down as a stolen base because Blaze had taken off. So no wild pitch. It's just a steal. And that's good for us. Blaze with a stolen base. Where's that button? Okay, 2-0 the count on Gunnar and make it 3-0, folks. Okay. Starting to get juicy here for us. Pitch. That's right in there for a strike. Gunnar taking all the way there. 3-1 the count. 2-1 Orioles. We're in the top of the 7th. Baltimore trying to get back to 500 after losing this first game of the series. That's inside, and that is ball 4. Gunnar, take your base.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
So make that back-to-back games where Gunnar's reached at least 3 times. So Gunnar is having a nice series here in Pittsburgh, and the numbers are starting to get more gunnery. What we need now is for Alonso to deliver. He is up. He is 0 for 3. There are 2 men on base for him now. More ducks on the pond. Another chance for him to drive him in.
A polar bear stirs.
We need something. First pitch is in there for a strike. A sinker from Barco. And he's also got a lefty up there. Although I remember now Alonso does actually hit righties better than lefties. But still, come on, man. You gotta deliver, man. That pitch inside. 1-1 on Alonso. We're still behind you, Polar Bear.
A polar bear stirs.
We're behind you, buddy. Come on now. There's a righty up. That's Johan Ramirez for the Pirates. We saw him yesterday. 1-1 pitch. Inside. 2-1. Count in our favor. First and second, 1 out. Come on, Pete. Come on, buddy. I want to hear a loud crack of that bat. That pitch is low. It's 3-1. All right, come on. Come on. Now's the time. Come on. Come on. I'm sick of waiting. I want a big old swing right now. 3-1. Or if it's not a strike, don't swing. Popped up. Where's that going? Out of play to the right. It's a full count, folks. Come on, Charm City Chat. You got to make some noise right now. Say charge in the chat. Put charge in the chat right now if you want to see the Orioles come through. Full count. 1 out. Barco from the belt. Here is the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Damn it. Damn it.
Big buck. Stop it all.
How many men on base for Alonso these last couple of games? Oh, it's killing me. 2 down. Going to be up to Adley Rutschman. Adley has been picking up Alonso in that cleanup spot. Rutschman Couple of hits today. Hitting 350 at the moment. First pitch to him is a strike. Come on, Adley. Let that clutch out.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
2 down, first and second. 0-1 on Adley. The pitch, way outside, 1-1. Folks, maybe I need to do this too. I'm trying all the tricks. Take away the in-game stuff. I don't want anything spoiled. Take it away. 1-1 on Adley. The pitch. Hit in the air and foul off to the right. 2 strikes on Adley. Come on, Adley. We are hungry. Feed us, please. The 1-2. Hit in the air. Right field. Long run for O'Hearn. Toward the line, and he makes a sliding catch. It's the second catch O'Hearn has made on us going to ground. Ryan O'Hearn is hurting us defensively. Ain't that a kick in the ass? Well, this inning ends, folks. I'll bring back all the info. The Orioles can't come through. It's still 2-1 going into the bottom of the 7th inning. Folks, we are on the road, so it's not your typical 7th inning stretch, but we still have a tradition here every game on the BirdWatcher Channel. Us Oriole fans, we like to acknowledge a little John Denver here on the Charm City chat. Folks, if you don't mind, reach into those emojis you got there and throw some cakes on the griddle. Throw some cakes up in the chat, folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
That's right.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Just pretend you're at Camden Yards right now.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
All right.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Last call, ice cold beer. Last call, ice cold beer.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Oh, I love it when Chilo gets in a criticism and it's just completely knocked away by pancakes.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Chilo's negativity has been pushed away by hot cakes on the griddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Let me see. All right, Chilo, come on. Chilo is the voice of something. It's not my voice, but maybe it represents other folks out there. Unless the rest of our pitching today is basically flawless, we are going to end up paying for wasting so many opportunities to score more runs. All right. It's a good, positive way to go into the next half inning. As we've got, is that the Wolf? Folks, we brought in the Wolf, just like in Pulp Fiction. Grant Wolfram is on. Facing the top of the order, O'Neill Cruz, 0-1, and the next pitch is low and away with a slider. 1-1 the count. We're in the bottom of the 7th. The Orioles ahead 2-1. Folks, we've got well over 200 people here. The likes could get up to 200 with your help. For those who've done it already, thank you so much. Just got to tap that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen if you haven't already. Just double check. Maybe you thought you did, and then maybe you double tapped it, and then it undid itself. Just give it a double check. But don't double tap. Just make sure it's an even amount of taps. I don't know. You figure it out. I trust everybody. This pitch is low. It's 3-1 on O'Neill Cruz. We should have never traded O'Hearn. Dag nabbit. Here's a ball hit in the air to right center, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Wolfram brought in to face probably O'Neal Cruz more than anybody. Well, it's back-to-back lefties. Brandon Lau up next, but damn it, Wolfram gives up a leadoff hit to a guy with a lot of speed, and that's the tying run for the Pirates on at first base. Brandon Lau is 0 for 2. Man, Wolfram, we don't have a whole lot of lefty options. We need Wolfram to be a lefty that we can depend on right now for a situation like this. First pitch to Lau. That one drops in there. A slider for a strike. Kind of a hanger, but not a pitch Lau was interested in. It is 0-1 on the Pirates second baseman. Pitch. That slider breaks outside, maybe a little low. 1-1 the count. The count. Plenty of Oriole fans in the PNC Park here today. Nice to see. Representing. 1-1 pitch. Nope, we're going to throw to first. Cruz is back in there. That's the first check on him. How are we doing on the subs today? 4080. Folks, we might get to 4100 today. That would be great. Sub it up. 1-1 pitch. That's high. 2-1 on Lau. Wolfram needs to start getting some outs right now. We got Anthony Nunez getting up in the Oriole pen. It might be a 3-batter minimum situation for Wolfram here. The pitch right in there. Although you got O'Hearn batting cleanup, right? It'd be the switch, and then you would like Wolfram to be in here until we get through O'Hearn. But if he's struggling, we might need to go to somebody else. There's no room to screw up right now with a 1-run lead late in a game we got to win. Well, we don't got to, but we really need to. 2-2 the count. Come on, Wolf. Pitch. Check swing. He didn't go. It's a full count. It's a full count. So 10 pitches from Wolfram. He's already allowed 1 base runner, and he's got a full count here. Nobody out. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And a throw to first. Cruz is back in there. We've got a strikeout.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
That's right. You can quote me on that, Slater. You can put that on my tombstone. Here lies BW. We don't gotta, but we need to. Here is Brian Reynolds. There's a ball hit to left field down the line. That is foul. Oof. Too close for comfort. It's a loud strike off the bat of Brian Reynolds. He is turned around to bat right-handed for the first time today. Landed right in that row along the foul line, that first row. Reynolds with a single, a walk, and a run scored. The only run the Pirates have scored today. Cruz takes his lead at first. The pitch fouled away. Okay, we got an 0-2 count on Reynolds. The Wolfram, please pitch. Let's be smart. We got an 0-2 count to work with here. Don't give him anything to hit. Not right now, anyway. The 0-2 to Reynolds. We're going to throw to first. Cruz is back in there standing. I think that's the first check in this at-bat on Cruz, who has been on base a couple times today but has yet to try to steal. We did get him stealing in yesterday's game. I think that's the first base runner trying to steal on an Oriole catcher that has been thrown out so far this season. Adley Rutschman nailing Cruz on a good throw in yesterday's game. It is 1-2 now on Reynolds. Wolfram from the belt. A look at Cruz and now a throw over. That's his second. And the crowd groaning a bit. I don't know what they're expecting. They know O'Neal Cruz is a threat to run. And we've invented a rule now where we limit the throws. I mean, if you didn't like it, if you don't like this, you should have watched baseball when I was growing up. 1-2 pitch, fouled away. I mean, when the likes of Tim Raines or Ricky Henderson or Vince Coleman, Kenny Lofton, guys like that would get on first base, and you would often see a pitcher throw over there 4 times before he even threw one pitch to the plate. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs. The count is 2-2 on Reynolds. Runner at first, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th for the Pirates. That runner is the tying run. And we can't let him score. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Oh, the high cheese. 97 from Wolfram.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, I say when you gotta go, you gotta go.
How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
This should be the final batter for Wolfram either way, no matter the result, as Ryan O'Hearn is up there, the lefty batter that when Albanez saw this inning coming up said, all right, I'm bringing in Wolfram, and I got to get him to at least get through to O'Hearn. The first pitch is ball 1. Next one is fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, runner at first. 2-1 Orioles. God damn it. Can we please score a few more runs? Don't make me get through the 9th inning with this 1-run lead like this. My blood pressure is boiling already. Pitch number 20 from Wolfram. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2 on O'Hearn. 1 more strike keeps this a 2-1 game and going to the 8th. Let's go. I can't take the stress, folks. Help BW out. 1-2. The pitch. Hit on the ground. Second base. Picked up over to first in time. And the inning is over. Blaze Alexander. Good defense at third yesterday. In fact, one of the better damn plays I've seen at third in a long time. Playing over at second today. This ground ball, not easy to deal with. He had to range to his left a long way into the outfield grass. And he makes the play. The inning is over. The Orioles hold on to this 2-1 lead. We go to the 8th. Hang in there, Oriole fans. We got a lead. And we want to win. BW, the stream was the first non-ad when I opened YouTube. All is good. What's that? Is there something wrong with the ads? I haven't done anything with the ads. The ads are set to medium, and with certain, like, what do you call it? Products or whatever. That I said, no, when I set up the thing, I'm like, okay, medium, frequency, medium. I'm like, that's fair. I don't want it high, but I'm also trying to make a little revenue, so I don't want it low. I'll go medium. And that setting hasn't changed since day 1. And then whatever they walked me through setting up the ad thing, it was something like, do you want... What kind of products do you not want advertised? And I chose like some pretty basic things, like betting stuff. If you guys ever see a betting ad on a YouTube ad, please let me know, because there should not be any. But that's something that somebody will have to report me. I can't monitor what the ads are while I'm streaming. I have no idea. But anyway, I hope you guys don't feel like you're getting bombarded with YouTube ads. Only took 3 seasons for BW to be first when I opened YouTube. That's all I want to do, folks, is just be the first thing you see when you open your YouTube page. Oh, God. Hey, Dylan Beavers. We're starting the top of the 8th. Isaac Matson, a right-hander in relief for the Pirates. He's been in 4 games, and his ERA is at 4.5. An 0-1 pitch to Beavers is fouled off. It's 0-2. Folks, you got to get those Beavers in the chat really quickly because he's in the hole already.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
You got to make it fast. No gambling ads? Okay, good. This pitch is upstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. I can't remember what the other things were for the, no, I don't want that advertised. Most of it I was okay with. You might get an ad for, a little manscaping down there or something. I don't know. I'm like, sure, why not? That's a called strike 3. Matson dots the outside edge with a fastball. And Beavers is caught looking. First out here in the top of the 8th. Folks, we're at 170 likes. We got nearly 250 people chilling. That tells me we can get to 200 likes today. We have a couple of innings left to go. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help out. We're nearly there. And for those, again, that have already done it, please don't feel like you've made a bad choice in helping out because you're like, well, God, I did it already, and now he's bringing it up. This is the 4th time he's brought it up in an hour. I'm sorry. Just trying to get to 200 likes. It helps the channel. This pitch is upstairs to Mayo. The count is a ball and a strike. Mayo is 0 for 2. We still have 1 challenge left. Mayo had lost the first one in his first at-bat. This one's fouled away. 1-2 the count. 1 out, nobody on, top of the 8th. The algorithm is finally working. Yeah, folks. I hope I'm showing up higher and higher in your recommends if you're a regular watcher. All the bird watchers out there. 1-2 on Mayo. Matson is set, and here's the pitch. Up and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I have not taken a look at the out-of-town scores. I think right about now seems a good time. Let's wait for this 2-2 pitch first. Here it is. That one's lifted in a shallow center. It's going to drop. I was going to say dunk or drop, and I was about to say drunk. It dunks in there. It drops in there. It's a hit. That's what matters. And Kobe Mayo was long overdue for a hit like that. It was not barreled up, but he deserved to get a little bloop shot. He's got himself a base hit with 1 down, folks. Kobe Mayo. Turn on that faucet and get the sprinkler started. Here's Leody Taveras. First pitch is a strike, top of the zone. So in the top of the 9th, the Dodgers are ahead 10-4 on the Nationals. Astros, man, the Athletics, ouch. 11-0 Houston over the Astros in the 8th inning. Ooh, what? Oh, my God. Mayo got picked off. Kobe Mayo picked off by the righty Isaac Matson. Mayo is hanging out. Mayo, you've already lost an ABS challenge. Now he's begging for a play challenge. Albarnez checks with his staff to see if it's worth checking, and he gives the headphone signal to go ahead and challenge. We need indisputable evidence, and on this first replay, it looks too bang-bang to overturn. And right there, I think he is out. I don't see... I mean, I need a frame-by-frame. Otherwise, he's out. They can't overturn that. Mayo is blowing challenges 2 different ways today. Call is confirmed. Mayo is out, and Mayo is picked off. This is Kobe Mayo's contribution today. A pick off and a waste of 2 different challenges. Holy cow, Kobe. All right. Maybe the baseball IQ isn't exactly, it might be on the level of a shoeless Joe Jackson. Hey, shoeless Joe was still good, though. He just maybe didn't make the best decisions all the time.
Big buck, stop it all.
That Mayo, spoiled Mayo, yes. Ouch. Leody Taveras, 1-1 pitch is up and away. 2-1 on Leody.
Come on, let's dance.
Come on, buddy. Do something with 2 down. The count, 2-1 on Taveras. 2 down, bases empty. The pitch is outside. 3-1 the count. Taveras has hit from both sides of the plate today already. Back to turn around and back left-handed again. Tyler O'Neill is on deck. 3-1 pitch. That's a called strike, and that's worth challenging, in my humble view. But I get the benefit of looking at a screen with the outline of the strike zone. We do not challenge the 3-2 pitch, and we didn't have to. So, you know what? Taveras looks like he's got a good plate vision going right now in these at-bats early in the season for him. He works a walk. No problem.
Come on, let's
nice one. Tyler.
Ahoy there.
O'Neill.
Anybody home?
First pitch to O'Neill is up and in. Taveras, this seems a golden opportunity to show your speed and steal a base. Please. I feel like we're not stealing bases or trying to as much as we should. O'Neill with a fly ball to right. It'll be caught by O'Hearn for the final out. Well, no opportunity to steal. O'Neill out on the second pitch. The inning is over. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. Both teams have left 9 men in a 2-1 ball game. So whoever loses this game it will obviously not be pleased with the way that they lost. We have the lead, so if we were to lose, it would feel even worse than that because we have a lead. But both teams with a lot of opportunities here to do more than they've done already with their offense today. Folks, I got to step away. I got a pack of Luckies with my name on it, but it's out of arm's reach. Hang in there. I'll be right back. Thanks for helping out the channel in all the ways that you do. Like, subscribe, and join all the stuff.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the Monster...
Boy, Harry, you're full of energy. You look great. I hate to tell you how I feel. I swear.
I've had that bad back myself.
Also, with this cold, it just seems like it's settled in there.
That's age, friend.
I don't care what it is. It feels awful.
You smell like a drugstore.
That's right. I am a drugstore.
You're not a hypochondriac, are you?
What does that mean? Oversexed?
I'm up all night to get lucky.
Come on, folks. You've got the courage to get through this 2-1 ball game, right? We're going to hang on, right? Let's go. It's the bottom of the 8th. Marcell Ozuna with Anthony Nunez on now to pitch for the Orioles. And the first pitch to Ozuna is a strike. Welcome back. 2-1 Baltimore, bottom of the 8th. And this slider, a sweeper, is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. I got a fresh pack of Luckies, and I need one to get through this game. Low and away, check swing. They appeal. Ozuna did not go. 2 balls, 1 strike. I would drop my lighter somewhere out of view. 2-1 pitch. Way outside. That missed way, way, way outside. 3-1. Located perfectly underneath. All right, 3-1. Come on, we need a strike. Can't walk the leadoff man. Pitch. Here's a little roller up the third base line. And, oh, my God, Mayo lost it on the transfer with Ozuna, a slow runner going down the line. Mayo didn't have a whole lot of time to waste, but he certainly didn't have to treat this like he had no time to. I mean, he had time. He's got to feel that he's got to. Mayo. What kind of day are you having, buddy? That's got to be an E5, right? Are they scoring that? They're giving Ozuna a hit. They're giving Ozuna a hit on that. Mayo escapes an error, but us Oriole fans tracking the progress of our defense, we're going to remember that one. Check on the runner. He's back. Connor Griffin is up. Griffin is 0 for 2. First pitch, swing and a miss. A sweeper from Nunez. Oh, boy. Hang in there, folks. Hang tight. The 0-1 fouled back behind the plate 0-2. Man, oh, Shevitz. Yeah, this is, I mean, the number of mistakes by Mayo today, it's just compiling. 0-2 count. That's not close. Here's a snap throw to first. Runner back over there. Is that York in the ball game? That looked like Nick York. That is indeed Nick York, pinch running. Just now noticing for Marcell Ozuna. So York will take over in the DH spot, at least until that batter comes back around again, if at all. 1-2 pitch, low and away, 2-2. There's nobody out in the inning. The Pirates have the would-be tying run at first base. We would not be wanting that. We be wanting outs. 3 of them in a hurry. 2-2 on Griffin. The pitch. Hit in the air. Out of play to the right. Griffin might need a new bat. He's walking back toward the dugout and he exchanges a bat with the bat boy. And we'll get it ready to go in the on-deck circle for a moment. Spencer Horwitz is hanging out over there. He would be next. So York, the runner at first, he's already got dirt on the shirt from just getting checked on once, just having come into the game. 2-2 pitch. Low and away, the count now full. There is nobody out, and we cannot let this guy on. Because then they can manufacture something. We got to get this guy on this payoff pitch. Come on, Nunez. The 3-2 pitch. In on the hands, a good sinker. Griffin got a piece. It goes behind the plate. Foul ball. It's still 3-2. That's a quality pitch from Nunez. We need another one. Probably not the same spot, though. Griffin's ready for that now. Needs something else. Just as good somewhere else. Catcher setting up on the outside edge. And now a check on the runner. And Alonso loses the ball there, but it's trapped by York, the runner over there. Okay. That bought us a couple of seconds. Now we still have to deal with this 3-2 pitch to Connor Griffin. Here it is. Hit on the ground. Softly. Mayo charges, throws on the run, and gets Griffin. Okay, thank you, Kobe. That was a play Mayo could not waste a moment, could not waste the muscle. He gets rid of it quickly and gets Griffin for the first out of the inning. The Pirates do move their would-be tying run now into scoring position with one out. 2 more outs to go here. It is the bottom part of the order now. Spencer Horwitz, 1 for 2. Gonzalez and Bart are the batters due up after 8 and 9 hitters. That's ball 1 to Horwitz. Horwitz has a double. He's also driven in a run with a sac fly. He's 1 for 2. Now a throw back to second base. And York will get back in there safely. This seems to be a focus. If there's been something noticeable about Albarnez, it seems like he wants the pitchers to, not just the pitchers, but situations after pitches, or a lot of catchers are throwing to second, like after a pitch, or throwing to first. We're just seeing a lot of that. You know what I mean? I guess what do you call that? We're doing a lot of checking of runners. We're trying to catch runners off base a lot. It scares me, though. If a ball gets away, it takes, what is a small chance of catching somebody off the base and turns it into a bigger problem. Here's a high bouncer to second base, and Blaze charges it and gets the throw off quick for out number 2. York now up to third base on this ground ball. So an out traded for a base, back-to-back hitters. York is at third with 2 down. It is Nick Gonzalez's turn. He's 0 for 2. Kevin Brown said they worked on the second base pickoff a lot in spring training. You mean the catchers, or like the pitchers throwing off the mound, turning around and throwing like that, or both? We've seen a lot of it, haven't we? This pitch is high. It hasn't really paid off yet. But I guess as long as you don't throw it away, eventually you'll get somebody. 1-0 on Gonzalez. 2 down in the bottom of the 8th. The Orioles have been ahead 2-1 for a while. It's been pins and needles here for about an hour or so. Yenier Cano is standing up in the pen. He's not actively throwing. It's now 2-0 on Gonzalez. The pitch. That is very high. Not close. 3-0. Gonzalez does have an average above 300 at the moment, 310, despite the 0 for 2 today. Bart, who's only hitting a $125, number 9 hitter on deck, and that's ball 4. So Nunez, whether by design or lack of execution, has walked this batter Gonzalez and will now go after Bart. And now we're going to get a pinch hitter, and I should probably have expected the Pirates to pull a move here with this opportunity. They're going to try to make Nunez pay for walking Gonzalez here. Jeff Mangum is going to pinch hit. Mangum, I believe, is a switch hitter, but obviously will turn around and he'll step up to bat left-handed against the righty Nunez. There's a conference on the mound with Drew French and the entire Oriole infield as they discuss this situation. First and third for the Pirates, 2 down in a very low-scoring, very nervous affair for us Oriole fans. We do not want to lose this game. No, we don't. We've lost 3 out of 4. Had a 1-run loss yesterday. All right, up steps Mangum, 167 the average. I'm going to guess 1 for 6, 2 for 12. One of the two. No RBI on the season yet. Here we go. Nunez versus Mangum. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground, foul. First base side. Alonso got a glove on it, but it is foul. 1 strike. Excuse me, my voice is starting to give. Might be time for a lozenge. Two down, first and third for Pittsburgh. 0-1 on Mangum. Nunez's 23rd pitch bounces in there, and Adley keeps it from getting away. It is 2-1. Rutschman saves a wild pitch right here. That one bouncing in, and Rutschman stabs it, backhands it. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. That one's hit softly toward the pitcher, and he can't field it, and the tying run will score. No. Anthony Nunez cannot field it cleanly. The ball dies on the infield, and it's an infield hit RBI to tie it up at 2-2. Oh, no. There goes that tiny lead. There it goes. When you don't take your chances. Yes, Chilo, didn't you type the exact same comment in? Did you have it like preset to put in? I mean, you already said it. That's exactly what we need to say again right now. God. Oh, it's classic Chilo. Folks, O'Neal Cruz takes strike 1. We got a 2-2 ball game in the bottom of the 8th. Obviously now, we need this out. 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. Man, oh, Shevitz. I mean, almost a carbon copy of the comment from the previous inning. Oh, buddy. Pitch. Hit hard, but right to first. Alonso bobbles it, and he will dive and touch the base with his glove to get the final out. Jesus Christ, the Orioles with butterfingers all over the field. The Pirates tie it up with some bad defense not helping. We go now to the 9th inning, tied at 2. Jeez Louise, folks. We got over 300 people here right now. Do me a favor, folks, if you wouldn't mind. If you're watching, please enjoy the coverage and stay as long as you'd like. I only ask that you help out the channel by hitting the like button We're getting so close to 200, and with over 300 people here, I don't think it's greedy to try to get there. So help us out, folks. Hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. These likes, when they build like this and a nice big number at the end, YouTube sees that and says, okay, channel, we're going to promote you a little more. We're going to push you up that algorithm a little bit. Make you a little more visible to some new faces out there. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So we're trying to get to 200. We're nearly there. Just a dozen, 13, baker's dozen away. Appreciate it, folks. There's a new sub right there. Free Indeed 7870. Welcome in, sir. Or ma'am. I can't tell with a name like that. I shouldn't, I guess, assume, but welcome in to the BirdWatcher Channel. Thank you so much. I'm checking out the vertical side right now, and it looks like I need to hit the refresh. Oh, no. Now I'm in an ad. See, folks, I need to watch an ad, too. But see, at least this is skippable. But that's the other thing. That's another thing. Like, it's like, do you want to make the ad skippable? And I'm like, yes. Everybody should be able to skip out of an ad, hopefully after like 5 seconds. Okay, the vertical side's pretty quiet. Let's focus on one side then, and let's get back to the ball game. All right, we got a new pitcher for the Pirates. It is Dennis Santana. And Blaze Alexander's at the plate. Henry Davis comes in now behind the plate to take over for Joey Bart after Mangum had that RBI base hit. Swing and a miss, Alexander. The count is 1-1 on Blaze. Where are you at?
I do believe I'm on fire.
Santana's not given up a run on the season yet. Pitch inside to Blaze. It's 2-1. 5 innings of work in 5 appearances. He's only given up 1 hit and 2 walks. Just 3 base runners in 5 innings from Santana. 2-1. That's hard hit. But the second baseman gobbles it up and will throw out Blaze Alexander for out number 1 here in the top of the 9th. Top of the order. It's Taylor Ward.
Taylor?
Oh, boy. And it sucks being a road team in a tie situation late as well. No control if you don't take the lead from here on out. Check swing foul from Ward. It's 0-1. Taylor Ward is 0 for 3 today. His average right now at an even 300. The 0-1 from Santana drops in there, a changeup for a strike. Gunnar is on deck. He will hit in this inning. He is instant offense right now, it feels. Here's an inside-out swing, a roller toward first. It'll be handled and taken to the bag unassisted by, who's over there? Horwitz. Horwitz makes this out. 2 down for Baltimore. We need Gunnar to blast off. Normally, I don't say, hey, go up there and try to hit a home run, but right now's the time.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Come on, because Alonso's on deck, and I don't want Gunnar to hit a double, and then Alonso, not right. I want a home run. I want offense instantly. I want it right now.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
I'm rubbing the hat. I'm giving a good old rub. Come on, hat. We need some Orioles magic. We need Gunnar to do Gunnar things. Please. Come on. First pitch, outside corner, a heater for a called strike. Come on, Gunnar. The 0-1. That one's fouled back, and it's 0-2 just that quick. So the Orioles bullpen has already used Garcia, Wolfram, and Nunez for an inning. 0-2 pitch is high, 1-2 to Gunnar. Cano has already gotten up a couple of times, and our closer, Ryan Helsley, if Gunnar does manage to crank one out of here right now, he would be ready to close. If so, the pitch, Gunnar. That one is crushed down the line, foul, off to the right. 2 strikes, 2 down in the top of the 9th. 2-2 ball game. The pitch. Rolled over, but foul. First base side. Helsley may come in regardless. Absolutely. Nunez has gone an inning. Doesn't necessarily have to go another. Especially in what's going to be a very, called strike 3. Gunner's going to challenge, and I don't think we're going to win it. Meanwhile, Santana is celebrating with a lot of gesticulating out there. That is a strike, and Gunnar is now angry at the robot. Are you serious? Gunnar, you made the challenge. Gunnar is shaking his head, bro. There's no argument now. Gunnar has got to quit with the complaining stuff. Dude, you challenged. You were wrong. Go back to the dugout and focus on the next half inning. It's a 2-2 game. Don't start getting the team morale down with your complaining right there, man. Come on, dude. Oh, God, we're going to the bottom of the 9th, tied at 2, guys. We got to get this team. We got to get this shit together. We got to get this shit together, man. Come on. Oh, folks, 8 likes, 8 away. And I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal, all right? Now we're talking. A deal for those watching, which is 300 people at the moment. 8 of you hit that like button that haven't already, and I'll stop bringing up the like thing for the remainder of the stream. I'll stop talking about it, I promise. Thumbs up, bottom of your screen, boom. Hey, Annie's here. Annie is sweeping in for another Magic membership gift. Given out to Welcome to Big Pat Sports Talk. There you go. Thank you, Annie. Annie, we got a really, really stressful game going on right now. Any advice for your pal BW here? I am stressing. Let me say thank you here.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Oh, boy. So we will turn to our closer, Helsley, right now. It's not a save situation, so can't hit the save button, but I still can hit this one. Ryan Helsley is on. First non-save situation for him, 3rd appearance. And it does make sense with this part of the order up. I would, myself, as a manager, would still save my closer for the 10th inning with the ghost runner situation being so difficult. But if you got the heart of the order up, you want to make sure you get to that 10th inning. And this is the heart of the order. Here's a ground ball to second base, handled easily for the first out. Brandon Lau retired. Blaze Alexander with the assist. 1 down in the 9th, bottom of the 9th. Tied at 2. Folks, we're over 200 likes.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
And really, really, thank you so much for tolerating the probably 8 or 9 times I've brought it up, about 1 per inning. Maybe I've brought it up too much today. But it's necessary. I promise you, if I had not brought it up today, those likes would be about 120. I'm willing to bet. We're working. All right, 1-0 on Brian Reynolds. Here's a called strike. A slider at the bottom of the zone, 1-1. I wonder if Helsley can go more than one inning, if necessary, into extras. If it's a low pitch count after one inning. Here's a ball hit in the air to left field. It's pretty deep. Going back, Taylor or Dylan Beavers can't make the catch. It's off his glove. That nearly got out of the yard for a walk-off homer. Instead, it lands in left field off the glove of Beavers. How many balls are popping out of gloves today for the Orioles? This was not an easy play by any means for Beavers. It was a hard-hit ball. He had to get back. But he did get a glove there. No, he didn't. I apologize. I don't see any contact with the glove. I don't know why I did. Take it back. It just got over Beavers. Ryan O'Hearn is going to be intentionally walked. And again, I'm sorry I didn't see that ball as well as I would hoped. I thought Beavers got a piece of it. The way the ball landed, maybe it was just the angle. It looked like it got a piece of the glove. Okay. It is Nick York, who is in the DH spot. He pinch ran for Ozuna and is now hitting for the first time today. He takes a slider low for ball one. 2 runners on for the Pirates, but only one needs to score, and they walk it off. First and second, one down. I guess we should be thankful that that runner didn't make it to third. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Something I probably should have noted quicker. Yeah, I mean, with that ball dropping in there against the wall, it's still just first and second right now. Ground ball could get us out of this right now. Here's a foul ball by York. It is 1-2. Oh, boy, folks. Where are my meds? I need some of those zonk you out pills after a game like this. Anybody got a prescription? The 1-2 to York. That one is low, a slider. Started low and almost went down to the dirt. It is 2-2. Helsley's 2-2 pitch. That one's fouled off. We'll do it again. We will do it again. Folks, we're just a few subscribers away. I know I said I'd stop talking about the like count, and it's true, but we're just a few subs away from 4,100. We can make that odometer roll over with one more push. 2-2 pitch to York. That one's hit high and far, but foul into the right field corner. Oh my, still 2-2. We just want to get to extra innings right now. That's the plan. That's the hope. We want more baseball. Infield is playing back, shifted to the left. Bottom of the zone. We're out of challenges, aren't we? We can't do anything about it. It's called a ball. It could have been strike 3. We'll never know. My, oh my, we're out of challenges. Helsley even tapped his head, but he was unaware that we were out of challenges. The count is full. We can't walk him. The pitch. Line drive. That is over the glove. Down for a hit. It's a walk-off. Coming around to score the winning run. It's a walk-off hit from York. And the Pirates break our hearts An absolute gut punch of a loss here today for the Baltimore Orioles. In the bottom of the ninth, the Pirates score and walk it off with a 3-2 final over the Orioles. I did not expect to feel this much hurt this early in the season, but I am feeling it right now. I can't even look at the chat right now, folks. I'd hate to see how you're feeling. I mean, good grief. Yesterday was already a situation where in a one-run loss, we had situations to look back on where this or that would have been the difference, but today it was even worse in that regard. There were so many things that happened that just should not have happened. And, yeah. I mean, you go all the way back to the only inning we scored. Way the hell back. We got those 2 runs, but bases loaded, only 1 out, and we couldn't get another run in and never got another in. That's your first problem. That's the team problem. Then you talk about individual problems. And those are a laundry list. Just a tough, miserable loss here on the Saturday before Easter Sunday. Folks, I don't know what to tell you. I feel dejected. I feel just empty. I feel like a husk of a person right now. Doesn't feel good. A very large part of my body and mind just wants to turn my computer, shut it off. Maybe even throw it up against the wall. But I gotta, power through and do something that resembles a post-game show so we can wrap up the events here today. But if you do have a comment you want me to address, you're going to have to @mention me because I really don't want to read through the comments if I don't have to. But if you do have something you want me to talk about or a question answer or my opinion on something, or if you want me to really know yours, @mention me in the chat. It'll pop my name up bright orange, and I promise I won't ignore it. Otherwise, I'm just really, really down right now. Really down after this loss. We really needed this game. I said, let me rephrase because I corrected myself the first time. That's true. We needed this game. It wasn't life or death, but we needed it. And we had a lead. Ah, God. Again, I'm trying to compose myself. I'm trying to just let emotions, compartmentalize those, put them aside for a few minutes and try and just go over this game. And I'm struggling, folks. I am not feeling good. Oh, my goodness. All right, let me take a look. Let me take a look at this box score. Pirates left 13 men on base today. We left 9. Time of the game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Let's bring up the full box score here. Dennis Santana will get the win. Ryan Helsley gets the loss. It was 2 runs on 6 hits, 1 error for Baltimore, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors for the Pirates. We had that 2-run 4th inning. The Pirates got one back in the bottom half, tied it up in the 8th, and walked it off in the 9th with individual runs. The Orioles, how many guys were left when Alonso was up to hit? Runners in scoring position, we were 2 for 7. I mean, that's not terrible. It's a .286 average. But it doesn't feel that way. Alonso hit into a double play. That hurt. Mayo got picked off. That hurt. Shane Baz with that error. That hurt. Mayo with about 3 or 4 other mistakes that hurt. Oh, God. Do I have to, folks? I don't know what to say, man. I mean, obviously, tomorrow, if we don't win, then we got to sit here and talk about what the hell's going on here. You can't get swept after, not the Pittsburgh. Look, 4-2. That's what I said. 4-2, and now we got to win tomorrow and sweep the White Sox, which I know I might sound ridiculous right now, but to me, that's not a crazy proposition. If you do win tomorrow, to go to Chicago and sweep those guys. Not based on playing like this, we won't. I think if we play better, we can. But this was a tough day. I know I keep saying tough. I got to come up with new adjectives. But I mean, just a lot of opportunities and a lot of mistakes that cost us. Just pick whatever one you want. We lost by 1. We had more than one reason to lose by 1, but you can pick whichever one you want. We lost in a lot of different ways here today. I'm sorry, folks. It is 6:22 a.m. here. The sun is coming up behind my green screen, and I don't know what to do. I want to just crawl back in the bed, but I can't. I got to start my day now. Folks, is this the best time to ask for anybody still here to maybe come back tomorrow and watch along with me as the Orioles play the final game of this series against the Pirates? It's Easter Sunday. I know a lot of people are going to have plans. It might be a pretty small turnout tomorrow. You know, once you get through that opening week of the season and, midday games in the week, or day games in the midweek, I try to say, or games like on Easter Sunday, or like, Final Four game on Monday night, right? Probably not the best for big turnouts here coming up, a couple of these dates, but I do hope we get a nice turnout one way or another. Expected less than today, but hopefully some of you will be back here tomorrow. Yeah, the Easter Bunny will be around tomorrow, folks. God, I wanted to win so bad today. We're in a a threat level situation right now, okay? I'm not trying, there are people who say stuff early like, hey, this looks a lot like last season. It didn't take long for people to start talking that way, just a few games in. And I'm like, hang in there, it's early. This game today, this is a red flag kind of game. This is how do you respond after a game like this, after how we've been looking, 4 out of 5 losses? I mean, we got to turn it around right now. We cannot start falling farther and farther behind 500. We cannot. We are blessed with the schedule having the White Sox next. If we can salvage this game tomorrow and, 2 out of 3 is okay, but we really need to sweep the Sox. But, you just get back on the right track with at least a series win against the Sox, get back home, and then just build from there with a lot of time left to go. But tomorrow, if we lose, it's hard to not start just pointing fingers and going, all right, this person needs to go down to AAA, or this guy needs to get benched more often against lefties or righties or whatever. It's time to start doing something before it gets worse. So tomorrow's game, it's going to take me probably all day to try to get my mind back into the optimistic area. Because, again, I look at following my team the same way that the players should be, which is you can't be going in tomorrow feeling down about how things have gone already. It's not going to help you win tomorrow. It's not going to help. So you got to go back out there and try to win. And I'm going to go back out there tomorrow and root them to win. They need it really bad, folks. All right, I'm going to see if anybody is live streaming right now, and I will redirect you over. Another play-by-play person. Oh, there's a BW. Nobody mentioned me, but I see a yeah BW. Scott says, yeah, BW, I'm bummed. 2 games below 500, and we're so close to the end of the season with only 100. You got me, Scott. When I started to read the comment, I was buying into it being, like you were coming from a real place. You're being sincere, but you were just taking the piss. Yes, the agony with only 154 games left to go. Folks, again, yeah. Like there is somewhere between don't worry about anything yet, which is how I felt before this game today, and oh my God, our house is on fire, panic, run, fire this guy, cut that guy. I'm not there yet either. I'm right here right now, over in the middle. I've moved off of don't worry about it right now, but I'm not all the way the hell over here. House is on fire, okay? I'm in the, oh shit, I feel some heat. I better go look at the smoke detector and make sure that my house is not completely on fire right now. I'm in a, a threat level situation, right? Like a hurricane watch is on right now for this team. We got an Albert's post-game press conference. I'm listening in. Hold on a sec. Did he just say our defense was good? He didn't just say that. God, I've never heard Albie sound this demoralized. One moment, Spigot. I got plenty of nice things to say about the Orioles. I love this team. Oh, they're bringing up the Mayo challenge. And the Gunner challenge. See, this is where I disagree. I feel like in both cases today, it felt more like Mayo. I'm not even going to listen to the rest of Albie. I'm really not happy. Oh, they just cut away anyway. Okay, no problem. But yeah, here's the deal, okay? I feel like both Gunner and Mayo, when they challenged today, I felt like they just didn't want to get struck out. They were just kind of hoping for the best. It wasn't like, I'm convinced that's not strike 3. It was, I don't want to strike out here, and I've got a way to maybe get another chance. Let me challenge. And that's not the way to use a challenge. You use a challenge when you are convinced that the pitch is not in the zone. Not because you don't want your at-bat to end in a strikeout. You feel me, folks? I feel like that's what happened both times today. And then what happens? Late in, Helsley would have had strike 3. We don't have a challenge. Pittsburgh walks off a batter later or whatever. It sucks. So Spigot wanted me to say something nice about the Orioles. All right. The Baltimore Orioles Baseball Club is a sports team, and I love them dearly, more than anything, really, in life. I would take a bullet for this team. And, yeah, I think we've got a good roster of players. We've got a new manager that I think is kind of learning some things here. It is a big league managing. I'm also, I don't know. There's been talk about how much influence. I don't want to get too much into this, okay? I think it's all speculation for me. If somebody's got some real evidence to point out, to support this sort of thing, then give it to me. But otherwise, it's speculation. But there's a lot of people out there that think that since the days of Brandon Hyde and then Mansolino and now Albarnez, that Mike Elias is having a lot of input on a lot of the decisions that are being made with this team, that our manager is sort of, not given the freedom to kind of run the team their way. That's something I've heard. How much truth is there to that? I don't know. But if it were true, I don't like it. I think if you want a manager to help your team the best way possible, you let that manager do his job, and you stay out of it. You stay in your lane. Manager stays in their lane. You're allowed to have altercations and disagreements and fight over some of the decision making. That's fine. But best managers I know, they are mavericks. They call the shots. I hope Albarnez is going to be allowed to call the shots, and that he's not somehow, influenced or sort of under orders to make certain decisions for the team. If I ever found out that there was evidence to prove that, I would be extremely upset. I don't know what you guys think about that. Again, it's all speculation. I don't know if it's a way to just give us an excuse as to why things aren't working out. I don't know if we just want another reason to put the onus on Elias. I don't know. But I just don't see how an organization is in a good spot when the GM tinkers beyond the front office. Even if it's Billy Bean or whatever the hell. Anyway, all right, I see comments, but it's just hard to read them. You guys done? I think I'm done. I'm spent. I forgot to check and see if there's a place to go. And we're under 100 people in the room now. I better hurry up and wrap it up before it gets embarrassingly thin in here. I want to thank everybody that showed up today. And I really feel bad about this loss. Phillies at Rockies, is that still happening? Let's see. That is coming up. Okay, I guess maybe JJ starts his streams like way early with like a countdown clock. So he's already live, but the game he's calling isn't going to be on for like another half an hour. But it's the only live event that I see on my list, so I'll redirect you over there. I don't expect you guys to just sit there for a half an hour waiting for an event to start. But if you get redirected over there, you can just tap the like button if you want and then leave. I'm sure JJ will appreciate that, and that'll do. Folks, you almost got to 4,100 subscribers today. I'm not going to sit here and go yay because, I will trade a win for any growth on the channel any day, especially right now. Please. How about this? Hey, tomorrow, if we win, nobody has to subscribe and nobody has to like. If we win. Now, that involves I guess taking your like away if you already put it in there, if you walk in here. I don't know. But I just want to prove. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. I don't want anything. I just want to win. Okay? Please. It's going to be Chris Bassett on the mound against Braxton Ashcraft for this final game tomorrow afternoon. The first pitch is at 1:35, and I'll be on the air at 1:20. Is that correct? I think so. That's what I got on the board here. Okay, folks. Signing off for now. Thanks to the Charm City chat. Thanks to the mods. You guys do a great job as always. We did get, what do we get? A couple of new Magic members. Welcome aboard. And I appreciate all the support, guys. That's going to do it. Have a good rest of your Saturday, folks, if it's possible. This was a tough loss. And I'm going to just absorb it like John Coffey in the Green Mile. I'm just going to absorb all of that badness and just hold it in me and try to keep it from hurting the rest of this season. You know, I'm just going to take it in and hopefully I'll spit it out into a horde of flies and it'll just go away. And tomorrow we come back and look better than this. Man, we got to look better than this. How many bobbled balls? Good God. I'm signing off, folks. Enjoy your afternoon. Until tomorrow, this has been the Bird Watcher, and I'll chirp at you later. Goodbye, everybody.